Good morning, everyone. Mad Hatter. Hi. Good morning, Accountess. Good morning, D. Lawrence. Good morning, Jilly. Good morning, Lars. Hope you guys are all doing very well. I just finished a nice warm shower and a good cup of coffee. Did a little bit of chores around the house. I didn't work out this morning, but all in all, it's been a pretty good morning. I woke up a little late today. Oh, Countess. Typically, I guess I need to make it more known within the server that you don't even have to have a reason to come by and ring my bell. You just, if I was bored on the server and people were on, I'd literally just go ring their bell and tell them I was bored and ask them to help me. Tell them you go and stir crazy in the keep and, you know, of course, exactly what D. Lawrence says. It's like, it doesn't take a whole bunch for me to just get into something. Even if I was by myself on the server for an entire day, I could probably find stuff to do. Technically, it's an RP server, so you should engage in stuff like that, but for the most part, I find that if I'm having trouble like finding something to do specifically, I just need to walk around until I see somebody that I don't know and just get to know them. You can ask them a silly question and then make them laugh and just be like, listen, I don't know what you into right now, but I've been bored as hell. Tell me what's been going on interesting in your life. Tell me about yourself. Yesterday, I asked Princess Emma to tell me about her bonding for her dragon, and we ended up in Lady Tarth's bake shop with a couple of other people, and we just BS'd for like, I don't know, probably an hour and a half or something like that, and it definitely gave us plenty to do for a little while, you know, and the stories were good. As far as streaming is concerned, most people, I would think that most people that tune into the streams like to see the more action-packed stuff, but you can't have that all the time. You can, it's very hard to though. It would require a lot more prep than I'm willing to do. Hey, Jason Bourne. Yeah, it just requires a lot of prep to do stuff like that, and you know, yo, Trill Figure. I like that play on words. Thanks for the prime, homie. Appreciate you. I remember I had a friend in high school that used to say Trill all the time because at that time UGK's Riding Dirty CD was out and it was so dope, and they said trio like every other verse. It's still such an awesome album, man. I'm a fan of the gangster rap from that time period, at least. I don't care for much stuff that comes out nowadays. Sometimes I do, some things. Grew up to that also. Hell yeah, man. Like all of the my wife primarily listens to Christmas music. That too. Christian music. She doesn't really like ambient stuff. She doesn't really like techno. She likes old rock and roll and old country, but she's not really big into music in general. So if you, even some of her favorites, even some of the songs that she knows the words to that you'll see her singing, too, you'll be like, you know who sings this? And she'd be like, I mean, like really, really, really known stuff. She'll know some country singers, but like old rock and roll, like, I don't know, CCR, I'd be like, no, baby, that's Leonard Skinner. But, you know, I don't know, she's just not big into music. But I grew up in the South, man, and I grew up in a small town, and almost all we listened to. That was the decade of the boom boxes and big speakers in the trucks and stuff. Little mini trucks with 15-inch woofers in the back and stuff. Oh man, those are the days. Those were the days. Oh gosh, let's see here. So today, hey Mystic Magics. Good morning, good morning. Today we're primarily going to probably venture out and do a little bit of caving. There's a little bit of RP to be had, especially since some of the events that yesterday that transpired. Ben had a lot of stuff on his mind. But going into the Dorn area, we are not gonna do that yet, at least. Hell yeah, Trill Figure. I'm Louisiana born and raised, man. I've only traveled outside. Never ever lived in any other state. So yeah, I'm country boy through and through, man. Yeah, mine as well, man. And I guess everybody's the same, but most people have a bigger appreciation for classic music down here. Not classical, but like classic rock, classic country, things like that. I mean, it depends what time period you grew up in, but 80s and 90s country is hard to beat if you like country. Same thing as 70s and 80s rock. Well, 70s rock, you know. 80s rock, not so much. 80s to 90s alternative. I mean, 90s alternative was really, really good. And even pop music was okay in the 90s. But I really like a lot of techno and drum and bass and stuff like that too. That's more of the modern stuff, and lo-fi. But anyway, so yeah, probably gonna just do mostly some caving today, y'all. I need some brotherly quality time. Some quality brotherly time and some therapy. Possibly some professional therapy. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. Also, if any of you have any experience with this particular mod set and know anything that I can try to give myself the crafting cues on those cauldrons, I located the mod in the folders today, and I looked to see if there was any settings or any commands or any modifiers that I can add to it, and there's not. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask Josh about it because it's his creation. He may have the ability to do that, you know. We'll see. We'll see. So anyway, when we actually start RPing, we'll put on the normal roleplay music. Lena told me that the cauldron doesn't have a queue. Oh, but she said it does have a queue. I could have sworn that she said it had a queue. She said, I don't know why it hates. She could do 1,000 at a time, she said. I can't do 1,000 at a time. And it's a pain in the dick. I'll show you what I mean too. Okay, so if I press A here, it will add a stack of 100, just like it does for anything else. Then if I hit it again, it stops it. So watch this. A. Oh wait. So I'm pressing A a bunch of times now, okay? So that should be 1,000 or so. Now I'm going to go to this one and trigger 100. I did pick them up and put them back down. I even deleted the mod folder and reinstalled it. Okay, so when this 100 is over, if my queue is over 100, like I pressed A a bunch of times in the first one, it'll still be going, right? So as soon as this one finishes, I'm gonna go into the first cauldron again, and if it's not going anymore, that means it only queues up 100 at a time. Just to make sure the changes that I made didn't actually do anything. Right. So when this is over, that'll be 100. Okay, that's 100. Let's look in the first one. Oh, it is still going. Okay, so maybe deleting the mod and starting it again actually did something. Ooh, okay, I'm happy about that. That's all I needed, really. That's all I needed, really. So I can make sure to just press A a bunch of times and get the 1,000 going. Yeah! Y'all, you have no idea how inefficient I have been doing 100 at a time. 100 at a time is awful. Awful, 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 awful. So yeah, anyway. Also tried a bunch of graphics settings this morning to help improve my FPS, and nothing that I tried did not make the game look like absolute ass. So, that's the thing. Illumination, I think, is the biggest one. Without illumination, the game just looks very, very washed out, and dull. Like the lighting looks very, very. Okay. Has my horse healed yet? It has. It has. I do want to try the cart thing. I think I'm gonna go with a little bit more weight here. Oh, maybe not. I didn't try out the speed yet. I need to try out the speed with him and make sure. I want it to be relatively fast. Also need to do some, I think we had some armor pieces that I needed to get. Oh yeah, yesterday I broke a bunch of armor. So now I need some more chest pieces and some more gloves. Everything else is pretty good. 3, 3, 4. Yeah, just a few more. Is there a way to walk all the time without having to hold down the button? No. Not that I know of. What I would recommend to you is... So there's two things you can do. You can... I think this will work, okay? Matter of fact... No, I can't try it because I don't have one hooked up. If you have a controller, like an Xbox controller or a PC controller or anything like a joystick, okay? You don't have to keep pressing it. You can just hold it. Oh, cool, Sheriff, and thank you. If you have a controller like that, then even if it's not programmable, what you can do is you can let's say you map the key to a controller key, like the I don't know, the R button or the A button or whatever the case may be, and just wrap it with a rubber band. It'll walk all the time. I think holding shift actually stops you from doing it. If I hold alt and I'm walking and I hold shift and then I walk more, no, it doesn't. Never mind. As long as you hold an alt, you can. So yeah, it'll stay like that. But if you're doing just like mainly keep stuff and RP stuff, you know, you know what you need. I think you can do it with voice attack too. So I don't know if you've ever used voice attack. It's a very, very inexpensive program that allows you to macro almost anything. Like it to the point to where I could probably make it macro my my armor swapping, which would be very, very cheaty. So I'm not gonna do that. But just to say, if you use voice attack, you can make it hold a button, and you can trigger it just by hitting that button, both on and off. So I have the ability, if I say stop, it stops it, but you can hotkey it too. So instead of a normal touch, it would be a toggle and stuff. Cool, Harem. How you doing today, buddy? Yeah, it's very, very cool. I think it used to be $10, but it might be 15. But when I tell you you can map it to anything, it's so good. I've been using it for years for multiple things. And it's good. It's really, really good. So I need to grab those pieces of jewelry too, in case I see Orion today. No, I'm not gonna bring that one. I'm gonna do that another day, I think. I think I'm gonna do that another day. So you could just hold the A button. Oh, it's still going. Holy crap. You can hold it for more than 1,000? Wow, this is gonna spoil me so much. But yesterday when I was doing it, I couldn't get it to go more than 100. Could not get it to go more than 100. Oh, I need to kill all those deaths. Where's all the deaths? Players, waypoints, deaths. Yeah. No. Delete death waypoint. Yes. Delete death waypoint. Yes. Delete death waypoint. Yes. Delete waypoint. Yes. Delete death waypoint. Yes. So times I died yesterday in training. Watching a VOD of yours before I dropped in here was at the point where you and others were discussing punishment for Stefan Baratheon. Oh, Stefan actually. Ah, thank you, Pendar. I figured that most of them would be going. Stefan, some stuff happened in the Baratheon estate where Stefan is. All that is pretty much null and void. Raptor. Like, it was going to be a thing, you know, but it turns out that, I don't know, he has to be like handled within the whole Baratheon estate thing. It's like a family matter now. apparently some stuff out of game happened, you know. I'm not one to make drama or whatever, but yeah, some stuff outside of the game happened, and it's all good though. All good. Has anyone been experiencing Dorn? How do y'all like it? Y'all been enjoying it? I watched a little bit of Flippen's stream yesterday to see it. They were pretty much just getting knocked back by Dornish, the humanoids and stuff. God, those things are so. It's terrible how much they actually knock you back and stuff, man. God, it's so bad. It's so bad. The RP in Dorne is good. I heard that people are having a good time there with the RP and stuff. That's cool. So Pindar, what who are you in game? Hey Indy, how's it going, man? Can't stay long. I'm about to get into a fish fry at work. Bro, I want a job that there's fish fries. Oh, you are Orion. Okay, cool. Dude, I absolutely love your voice. Absolutely love it. It's very, very unique. You're welcome, man. Hey, Zim, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see, what else do I need to worry about? Anything? Welsh, huh? Got a couple people that in our community that's Welsh. All good, Andy. Enjoy your fish fry, man. Hey, get a big dunk of tartar sauce on one of them bitches for me. God, I love some tartar sauce, man. Love it with all my heart. With all of my heart, I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see about getting a going to get some armor before we leave, but I'll have to ask Kieran about that. I wanted to look at these some of these skins too. They don't have any hats that would fit in this time period. I can't wait until Clifton's done with my healer hood. There's a special hood that he's been working on that it's gonna look great, man. It's gonna be really, really cool. Let's see. I don't think there is. This is like a more like a Western deal.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning.
You alright?
I don't know, man. I feel pretty down.
Why? What happened?
Oh, I got fussed yesterday.
About what?
Same stuff you always warning me about, how to get me in trouble and stuff.
What happened, Finn?
Yesterday we was at the training thing. I was cutting up like I always do, you know how I do, man. And John Morbrand came up to me and pulled me to the side and said that I was being a little bit too rambunctious, so to speak. That I was being disrespectful to Lady Lannister, and that he didn't want to hear me do it again. Wasn't really like a threat, so I don't want to put it in the wrong context. He just I don't know. He wanted to make sure I understood that he wasn't kidding. So.
What did you say that was disrespectful to her? You've always been more than respectful.
The only example he used yesterday was I called her little lady.
He was offended by that, of all things? I mean, you've said some nonsense, but it's always been a joke, and he took offense to that, of all the things.
So, I don't know if it was him,
Ridiculous.
though. What if it was her that said that, you know, it was high time that something was said to me or something.
What?
I mean, I don't know if that's all I said, though. He might have just used that as an example. I just, I don't know. When I think about it, I said a bunch of inappropriate shit the other day at the table with the king and all.
I mean, so did I.
But not specifically to her. And she's been my mentor and stuff. So she and I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Kieran. I felt this closeness to her, like, you know, that we're buddies or whatever. But, I think I just went a little bit too far, and anyway, I feel like I need to apologize to her, and I don't know exactly how to put it into words, but I'd hate for her to go to Dorne and something happen, and me just, you know, I don't know if I need to say apologize for me. It's my intent was
not it, but you know how that is. It doesn't matter if I intended to offend her. If I offended her, I'd feel terrible, and I never wanted to think that I was, you know, didn't respect her the level of respect that she deserves. You know?
I understand. Why don't you talk to her and apologize? I mean, if you're feeling bad about what you said at the, Lady Tarth's bakery the other night, why don't you apologize specifically for that? And if she corrects you and say it's something else, then you'll know.
Yeah, maybe.
Say you felt bad about what you said, and I don't know if you want to bring up what Lord Marbrand said, but apologize for
No, I don't.
things you said, and you meant it, in jest because it was part of the game, and the king didn't exactly, allow us to not play his game.
Yeah, he, I was kind of coaxed into it, but at the same time, like I reveled in the fact too, and that was, I think that was obvious, maybe the fact that I was not as comfortable. It's probably just a combination of things. If she really felt like that, and if she didn't, well, I mean, he still has a point, I was scared to death to make myself sound bad or dumb or disrespectful at the beginning, trying to ask people for advice on even how to talk to people. And, well, I don't know, it seemed like the more comfortable I get, the more lax I get around people. And, I don't know, I just need to learn my place, I suppose.
I understand. I'm having trouble as well. Trying not to get too used to things and start, letting my guard down. If I do that, I feel like I say the wrong thing and get my, head chopped off.
And you was always so much better about that than me, though.
I still struggle, Finn. I still have to catch myself from cracking, inappropriate jokes at the wrong time. On a more serious topic, though, Lord Artis Aaron came over last night.
Oh, okay.
To speak about the Stefan Baratheon situation.
Okay, good. I was supposed to talk with him yesterday, but I guess the whole practice thing and stuff, we got sidetracked.
So Lord Lannister had me bring him to the meeting room, and we sat down. He started off saying that, Lord Stefan has been, has committed treason, which we both know. That's what, the king said. But then he began to say that, and the punishment for treason is death. He wants Stefan Baratheon dead. And we are to carry it out.
Oh.
If any of us see him, because I know the king mentioned or he spoke with the Baratheons yesterday at the training grounds. And the king asked the Baratheons where their uncle was, and they said he had returned to the Stormlands to prepare the army for the war with Dorne, I believe. So he is not in the city currently.
I see. Well.
And Lord Artis said if we are to see him, he is to be put to death. We are to carry it out.
I'm gonna get clarity from the king about that. I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it.
There's more to this.
Okay, go ahead.
Apparently, we're to carry it out in secret. Yeah, I know.
That
I
sounds
did
like
not
a setup. That sounds like a
That's
setup.
exactly what I thought. Lord Artis said we are to carry it out in secret, and we are to tell no one. It is to stay between you and I.
Nope.
And if we should tell the Lannisters, we are to be beheaded.
Nope. It's coming out. I'll put posters up around town. I ain't scared of him.
I think we need to talk to the king. Lord Artis's explanation was that the king does not want to be associated with this, so we are to carry out in secret.
Yeah.
Because the king does not wish to be involved, which to me sounds like bullshit. It sounds like Lord Artis has he wants vengeance. He wants a Baratheon dead, and he wants it to be by his hands, and he doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Hey,
and I think we're the scapegoats.
We're not executioners, one.
No, neither do I. I mean, you've seen how the Baratheons fight. Neither of us could take on a Baratheon anyway.
Exactly.
We'd die.
Exactly. So why in the world would... I mean, I know the king charged me to handle this, but he did not...
He said justice. He never said execution.
Exactly. And if he did mean execution, and I would deem it fit to do that, he sure wouldn't want me to not hire somebody more capable.
The whole thing is just fishy. It smells bad.
Wrong with that.
I am terrified that if we should tell the king, and then it is all true, and that he doesn't want to be associated with this. I mean, are we going to get beheaded for for telling someone, even if it was the king?
I don't think so. I don't think it would go down like that. So, the king gave me an order, charged me with this, and he knows you're my counsel. You spoke to Artis specifically. I don't even have to bring up Artis's name. I could just say that I just wanted to make sure if it came down to it, I could reveal everything that I spoke to Artis about directly in front of the Lannisters. So ain't no way.
I just don't know why all of a sudden now it's death, it's execution. Like what changed? If he's left the city, how did this escalate even farther?
Yeah, it has to be something about motive or something. I don't know.
It's just it smells bad, and I
have
like
too much stuff.
And I am not a murderer.
Yeah,
I will not kill a man.
Exactly. Baratheon already died under my command, and with this expedition thing, the last thing I want to do is, not that.
I'm not murdering their uncle. The Baratheons are good people. I will never do this to them.
Right. Yep. I feel the same. I mean, and when I say I lost a Baratheon, I didn't lose a Baratheon, but
I know. He was our responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. And someone else that was associated with their house, Yes. So regardless of what happened, the idea is I definitely don't want to be associated with doing something else negative to a Baratheon.
Especially in secret. If it is justice, it should be in the public eye.
I don't do nothing in secret.
No, this is not justice. This is murder.
Yeah. I won't sacrifice my morals to
Neither will I. I'm sorry. I know we made an oath to the king, but I don't think the king would ask us to murder a man in secret. That is not justice.
No. And if he would, well, then he'd just have to make a decision based on that. I just outright refuse. It's just not something in my blood. I can't do it. If he deserved it, would be a completely different thing. But then again, if he wanted me to do my job effectively, or you to do your job effectively, he would allow us to enlist the help of people capable of doing it. We are not executioners. We're crafters.
I do not think he would ask us to do this sort of thing anyway.
No, you're absolutely right. The king may have an iron hand when it comes to discipline and justice, and maybe even overzealous at times with things of punishment. But this doesn't sound like him at all.
And I don't think. I mean, the king would ask us to dishonor ourselves in this way, and he doesn't seem to be the type to ask us to do something cruel. And we swore oaths about before the old gods and the new, and I don't think either of our gods would stand for something like this.
Right. Absolutely not. When there's a bad feeling in your gut, and it's not just
I got
nervous.
The bad feeling
Right.
the second he started talking.
Yeah. When you told me that, I got chills. I know better. It's like I did that. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. That's how it
Neither could
sounds.
I.
Yeah.
He told us not to even tell the Lannisters. Should we be found out, we'd be executed too.
Oh yeah. Ain't none of this cloak and dagger type shit going on.
No, this is not what we were asked for. We're not spies.
Right.
We're not, cloaked ruffians who murder people in the streets.
Right.
It's not what we do.
That's right. Absolutely right. I'm glad we're on the same page with this too.
Oh my.
Well. Yeah, I think we should speak to the king about this first and foremost. Before the Lannisters, because we wouldn't want the Lannisters getting any ideas and well, I'd hate for Lord Darren to hear that we were being coaxed into conspiring to some sort of murder and have them seek justice without
Especially because he's on the small council.
Exactly.
That makes this even worse. And he knows about the whole thing. He was in the meeting with us together. So why all of a sudden if things change and we're not to tell him? Like, that's just, I don't like this. It stinks.
Yeah, it does. Smells like treachery.
Exactly. Smells like someone with an axe to grind.
Yep. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have if I should send a raven or if I should just, you know, who I'm gonna talk to about getting an audience with the king? Martin. If I speak to Martin.
You think we can? I don't. He's never given us reason to trust him, but I don't want this to go sour.
No.
If
I'm just gonna say I need to speak with him on a
Right.
very important matter, and that I was asked to not reveal the information. I don't want to lie to Martin. You know.
yes, neither would I. He's a good man.
Exactly.
I'm not dragging him through this. I don't
No.
want his name sullied if this should go bad.
Absolutely not. I just want to seek appointment with the king, and I don't want to
Mhm.
ask Lady Lannister, especially with the. Well, I'm about to probably have a very uncomfortable conversation with her. So, the last thing I want to do is start asking her for favors and to send ravens and shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
My only concern, though, is the king even in the city? Would he have gone to Dorne with the rest of the army and everyone else? The Lannisters are who were taking two forces, one earlier today, one later when Lord Lannister returns.
Maybe
He may be the last of the West in King's Landing,
Could very well be.
which is why we need to talk to the Arryns. And since the war is going on, are they still doing this?
I did.
Or are they going to be sent to Dorne?
Right. I did briefly check with him yesterday in passing, and he said that he would it's still definitely going to happen, but I need to get more specific details and meet with him at some
Yeah,
point.
we need to know why he's going to Valeria, whatever it's called.
Right.
Everything I've heard, it just doesn't sound like a very welcoming place.
I think there's a lot of, I won't say misinformation. I think there's a lot of ignorance around the subject.
I imagine so. What I know is just from things I overheard Eldrin talking to you about.
Right.
And maybe that wasn't even the same place. I don't know, but I'm just worried, and I don't want us to be put in a situation where our lives may be at risk again.
Of course.
We've had enough of that.
Of course. Yep. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. So.
I don't know if you need any more weapons, but I forged some last night for the army. So if you wanna take a look at them, they're in the Brax workshop in a box.
Need a couple of pieces of armor that broke yesterday when we was training. That's about it.
I can certainly make you some if you wanna come with me.
Yeah. Shit.
Did you see Lord Marbrand's horse over here?
No.
Right here.
Oh, the blue one?
Yeah, look at it.
Wow.
It sparkles.
Yeah. It looks like a clear starry night.
It does. That's kind of what I thought. I don't normally like blue, but I don't hate this. It's nice.
Definitely. Those white striped ones are really interesting looking too.
The what ones?
The ones with the white glowing stripes.
Oh, the crackling one, or those
almost like a
like up and down
zebra.
stripes.
No, left and right stripes. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like lightning or whatever.
Right. Brax workshop's over here. I was told to make long swords, flails, and I also made some spears. Because having reach against those, if the Dornish are anything like those ruffians we fought last night, we'll need to stay clear.
I couldn't even. I feel like I didn't do it. Look good yesterday.
I didn't feel like I was very good either. Yeah, in this box in front of me. Look for something that is very sharp. If you're gonna take one, something like 320, 5 or higher in terms of
yeah.
cutting strength.
Spear 325, 326.
I think there's a few great swords and a messer in there, but those are older ones, not very good.
I'll just take a spear. I don't think. I think I have a flail already.
All right.
Yes, shiny blue horse. Good
Some
looking
of them
deal.
came out pretty good, and some of them were garbage. You need armor, right?
Yeah, the suits of armor. I need to grab a couple. Alright.
Yeah, there's a bunch in here still. Just take stuff that isn't damaged. If it is, just grab a repair
grab
kit
some
and,
repair kits, it's
fix it, yeah.
Let's see, I need a big silk weave, gloves. Oh, you go through a lot of gloves and things.
Yeah, I went, I'm so many chest plates broken yesterday from Lady Lannister. She was so fast I couldn't hardly hit her in that fight.
Yeah, she is fat. Boots, chest.
So faster than I could manage yesterday.
No gloves and
We'll need to get more ironwood too. Need to make more handles.
yeah. Hey Kung Fu, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Let me check the tables down there.
If you see some silkweed gloves, let me know. Let's see. Okay. For me, it's going well too, bro. Just doing the RP thing, you know? Just doing the RP thing. What kind of weird skin is this? It looks ridiculous, bro. It looks ridiculous. Epic Light. That is some lower quality ones.
I really hate how expensive these handles are. Ridiculous.
Really?
I take 20 layered leather straps per handle, and each layered leather is 10 coarse leather. And coarse leather is like 4 scar hide and 4 like rough hide.
Right.
So it's like 200 some maybe coarse leather per handle or more. It's just ridiculous.
I like the fact
It takes
that the potions are less intricate as far as recipes are concerned.
Oh, they certainly are.
But
Which is
you have to
funny.
But you have to buy the ingredients from the market.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. But it's a trade-off, you know.
Definitely try to sell some to get your money back when you're able to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just wasted money. And you're literally drinking money.
Thanks to Lady Lannister, I haven't had to do without, but I've never had to sell anything to. Just administer a few for myself, my friends, and being able to treat people with them. That's about it. Thankfully, it hadn't been crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad we've had stock of supplies.
Right.
Right, are you all fixed up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get with Lady Lannister and see if she needs anything, and I'll do a little bit of apologize, and then if
all right.
you want, we can go to some caves. Maybe that'll
Sure.
that'll
There's 3 of them, so you'll have to take your pick.
Yeah.
I've only shown you one of them.
Oh wow. Yeah, and then that sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. Maybe we'll find us a couple of maps or something.
That would be nice. Maybe we'll get something better than some dusty old hatchet and some old bear traps.
You know what would be incredible? This is gonna sound like the silliest thing you ever heard your brother say. But if I would find a high quality torch, I think my life would be partially complete.
Torch of all things? Was it made from gold?
No, I would just take something that didn't break in 5 minutes, honestly.
That would be nice. Or perhaps you just need to eat more carrots. I've not had as much of an issue as you.
Oh, with your eyes?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just have better eyesight than you, old man.
is one of the first things to go.
True. Your eyes start going and your nose keeps growing.
Your ears keep growing too.
So that's why yours are so big.
More.
Good morning.
Here, anything y'all need help with preparation-wise?
I think we're about ready. As ready as we're going to be. It ought to be an interesting voyage.
Yeah, I'm
If
sure
you,
so.
if you need more weapons, there's more crafted in the weapon box in the Brax workshop.
Thank you, Garen.
Lord Darren
You know-
had me make long swords, flails, and I made some spears too.
Very good, very good. They will come in handy.
Of course. Have you seen Lady Lannister this morning?
She is upstairs, I believe.
Check with her before we get going today. Hey, Lady Lannister.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, you know, I'm hanging in there. I just want to check with you and see if there was anything that you needed. Kieran and I are probably gonna go off and do a little bit of hunting today, some exploration.
Of course. Don't think we're needing anything. I'm just trying to get all of these potions last minute prepared and stock everything out. Double check the checklist and get myself a bird like you do.
Oh yeah, for the lot or mostly for the utility?
Yeah, I'm not sure if, well, there won't be any. We can try to take ravens to Dorne, but they'd still have to be trained to go between the camps.
I see. Yeah, that could be an issue.
So I may just bring a bird and try to train it myself.
We are not, Alvin. Not yet, at least. See. Well,
Maybe a set of messenger birds or something like that. I'm sure we can manage something.
yeah. Do you know if the king is going there too?
I'm pretty sure he already left to establish the camp.
See. Well, I suppose it'll have to wait until he gets back. I'll speak to him.
Is there anything you'd like me to bring him for you?
No, that's quite all right. I'll just need to talk to him a little bit more about that stuff that we discussed the other day.
Of course.
Well, if y'all don't need anything, then I guess I'll go my way. I did want to apologize for our recent behavior.
Oh, it's okay. You've been under a lot of stress and a lot of things have happened.
Thanks.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just I made
You
a
sound a bit off.
I'm just I don't know. Sometimes I think that I'm not really feeling a whole lot of self-worth today. I just need to take my mind off stuff. But I wanted to make sure that you knew that if I made any inappropriate comments to you or got too comfortable and maybe neglected to show the proper amount of respect, I just want to say I'm sorry.
It's okay, Finn. Like I said, I'd rather... and ladies. We're working on it. You're doing great. You've come so far. You're doing so great, Finn.
Thank you, Lady Lannister. I'll make sure to keep that in mind, and thank you for being so forgiving of my recent activity. Anyway, I'm not gonna make it into anything. The last thing I want you to do is feel bad about little old me. I'll get over it. I'm just I'll see if I can just get all of this aired out of my head today and just take it out on some of those.
Even before you were Lord Carlyle, you were still a worry of mine, and you will be. So please.
If I was a what of yours? I'm sorry, I didn't.
You were a worry of mine
Oh.
because you're important and you do really hard work. And don't forget that, okay?
And I won't. Thank you for that. And for what it's worth, you've been a lot of that to me too. You've been a mentor and a guide and a friend, and if I just want to make sure that you know that I hold you in the highest regard is all.
We're going to be heading out soon, and well, war goes as war goes, so make sure you see off anybody that you want to see off before. Well, I'll be leading the earliest fleet, so
Okay. You be careful out there, okay?
I'll do my best.
You
That's all
don't.
we really can do.
Yeah, that's right. You don't come back, I'm taking your tiger.
I'm taking Amelia with me.
I did. No, we're gonna go to Dorn a little
Can't
bit
leave
later.
Amelia behind. She'd eat anybody.
Dang it! All right, brother. Think I'm pretty much good to go. I need to do my usual.
Good morning, my lady.
Oh,
Hello.
I told Lord Marbrand, but your brother had me make more weapons, so there's long
Alright.
swords, flails, and a few extra spears in the weapon box in the Brax workshop.
Okay, we'll get them all distributed to whoever's going to be going and get them all sorted. I'm going to do the last minute check of the supply list, get all the extra supplies, make sure everybody has what they need to take themselves and worry about themselves in their boxes, and then I'll accumulate all the other supplies we need for camp.
All right, if there's anything that needs to be made before the second group leaves, just let me know and I'll have it made.
Of course. Thank you so much, both of you, for your hard work and contribution to everything that you've done here.
Of course.
I hope to see you when we get back.
oh well. I got faith. Take care of it, Lord Morbrand.
You as well, Finn. Don't die in Valyria.
Well, we ain't made the final decision to go yet, but I'm pretty sure we gonna go. If not, we gonna see y'all out there.
We still don't even know the details
Very
of this
good.
expedition yet.
Yeah, we need to speak.
Every time we see Lord Aaron, he gets pulled away or we get pulled away. It's been like 3 or 4 times already.
You'll get there. It'll happen when it's time to.
I hope so. I'm curious to know the details of why this expedition is happening.
Thanks for the training yesterday too,
Yes, thank you.
Morbrand.
You're very welcome.
Quite an
I
experience.
hope it serves you well.
It's definitely an experience. If when we get back, you'd like to do a training session with me that's not as aggressive, and we can learn a little bit more. I do that sort of thing a little bit better than the Marbrands do. No offense to the Marbrands. You do very practical fight training, but it's hard to learn when you're on the floor within 30 seconds.
I can be gentle sometimes. I'll be
And
gentle
you're-
with Finn.
I
Oh, yes.
wouldn't say no to a less stressful fight training. That would
No,
be
you
nice.
fought. Yeah, we'll try. We'll give it a go.
I'm gonna
Just for the
Well
West.
then, Lord Marbrand, I'll leave that to you.
I'm gonna take off my shirt about 1,000 times and try to put it back on as quick as possible. Just you know.
Yes. If you want to do
One
something
thing-
while you run
It is one
around,
of the
sort of
drills,
just
yeah.
call out something and then swap it and turn it on and take it off.
One thing I recommend, Finn, is if you're running away and your armor's broken, run, jump,
Jump,
open your pockets,
open your
look in,
pockets.
put it back on.
I was trying to do that yesterday.
Also, do run jump checks, not always just run jump swaps.
Mm-hmm.
No,
you
it's
want to be
because he's
constantly
very
checking
new.
your
You don't.
buckles.
It's like playing the lute. You don't wanna do too many things at the same time.
Yeah,
Train the
Like
left
just-
hand first and then the right.
right. One thing at a time. It's a good
Work on the basics, being able to take things off and put them back on quickly.
Do you
And
play
you
an
can work
That's
on
instrument?
important.
jumping and all that.
Of course not. What gives you that impression?
I mean, the basic principles. are the
Gave an
same.
interesting
I mean,
example.
You still have to work on the basics for anything. Just like
Forget it.
cooking, you know.
I'm gonna learn some sort of instrument one day too.
Very good.
I mean, I can play the flute, but you know, it's the skin flute.
Okay then.
I feel like I missed something funny.
Yeah,
you might be-
it's inappropriate
if you-
though.
If you
Okay.
might be coming to Dorne, then it would be good if you could leave. If you could tell us exactly what kind of kits you would want to bring with you, or would it be
I'm sure
fine if we
Kieran
just
can
made
make
some
sure
for you?
that
Yeah, I
the
can
two
probably
of them
just
are
make
well
it all for
supplied.
us.
Because I don't mind. I think we should just prepare some kits for them, anyways. You know, even if they're going to Illyria, they can take them.
If you'd like to, I will need to gather more ironwood. I've used all of it for handles.
I'll help you with that once I'm done with
Ben's
preparing
still-
the horses
Ben's
and
gun
getting
shot
everything
right
else
now.
ready.
He ain't.
They
You want
think
me to say
I'm
nothing?
about to
You
go
laughing
explore
at
some
dirty
caverns
jokes?
we found though, so
Yeah, I think it's
can
about
just
time.
gather
we,
more.
Yes, my lady, we should pick out the horses we're going to be taking with us, the primary mounts, and then the ones that need to be taken on the ship or held in the hull.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Let's take care of that. Get the horses.
I feel like there's so much to
Picked
do. I'm
out so they
forgetting
can
some
be-
very obvious things.
Well, you have the breeding. We have the breeding pair of sheep. We have the breeding pair of horses. I think you said you wanted one of the Circadales, which you don't have yet. I think.
You have
You had
the
them.
chickens as well.
Yes, I have the chickens.
All right, good.
Very
You
good.
mentioned those.
I'm going to be taking some seeds, and hopefully they grow in Dorne. Worst case, we'll bring soil as well, and we'll see how long that lasts.
Mhm.
I'm not sure about blossoms, if they grow in Dorne, or if Dorne has other potions imported. We'll have to see. We literally can't afford, due to just what we can pack in our bags, to take blossoms with us.
Not to talk about anything less practical or whatever, but look, make sure to stay hydrated. Bring something for your lips, like some lip balm. Y'all gonna get real dry out there and cracks. I'd hate to see y'all come back with cracked lips and stuff, and you know it could get real uncomfortable.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Finn.
Of course.
I'm sure there'll be a great degree of discomfort. It's a wharf, and
True, and a lot of sand.
It doesn't
Getting
have,
in places that sand shouldn't be.
don't have to go to war with chapped lips is all I'm saying.
Well, I'll do my best to make sure that even though war is a terrible, horrible thing, it'll be as good as it can be.
Very well then. Okay, I'll be
of
safe.
course, my lady.
She will make war sunshine and rainbows
I don't
as
think
much as she can.
that's possible, but I'll try to make it not as bland, dreary, and what is your description of it again, Sir Marbrand?
I don't want to recall it.
Well, a little less that, the best that I can.
I'm sure just being there, you will lighten the mood.
I doubt that, but people,
I
you know,
certainly don't. You always are like a ray of sunshine whenever you go somewhere.
huh?
It's killing me inside not to just fan it up because I always do. Like I'm always
I
like
won't
flattery
leave
and
you.
friendly, and
Well,
it's hard to be
keep
quiet.
packing, I suppose. We don't want to be in your way.
Of course.
Yeah. Y'all be careful, okay? See y'all when y'all get back.
And do our best.
If you need anything, let me know, and then I'll make it. Have it prepared.
Of course.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Farewell, Lords Carl.
Farewell.
You need a drink. Maybe it'll, make you feel better. I found a lot of wine. If you want some.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, let me go take a little bit of a just go wash my face. I'll be right back.
Turn your frown upside down, please. You're making me depressed.
Easier said than done, brother. Dang it, I can't see chat. Alright. AFK for just a few seconds while I go to the restroom, y'all. Good beat. What was I gonna say? Building materials, foundations, and roofs. What do I need for that? Foundation, ceiling, is it? Dang it, ceiling. Stone ceiling and hatch frame. Guess that's it. And for that we need thatch, wood, stone. Alright. Thatch, wood, and stone. Thatch, wood, and stone. Thatch, wood, and stone. Stone. Yeah, we just need to make some. Thatch and wood. Do I have any of that? Supplies. I need to bring some hide too. Hide. We don't need 1,000 of it. Okay. We need regular wood. How much fiber do we have? 1,100. Good. Thatch. And stone. That's the only thing we need is stone. Hey, Shark, what's happening, brother? Hello? I'm afraid I can't hear you, my friend.
How about now?
I can now.
That is good. I am looking for a doctor of some kind.
I'm a healer. Can I help you with anything? What seems to be the trouble?
Well, don't know if it's you I need or a maester or what it is, but I have been training too much in one way, and
Oh,
I
see. Yeah, I can absolutely help you with that. Come on in.
thank you.
Of course. I'll see if I have any in stock, or we need to make you one up, and we'll get you fixed up. If you'd like, you can have a seat in here, and I'll be right back. I'm Finn, by the way.
Thank you. I'm Peyton. It's Peyton Pierce.
All right, Peyton. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Let's see. Pretty sure I have some mind wipes. Pretty sure. I'm doing good, Shark. I'm doing good, man. Playing a little bit of feeling sorry for myself RP today. I got scolded yesterday about getting too chummy with Lady Lannister, and now I feel bad. Let's see here. Here you are, sir. I'll give you 2 of them. That way you can try that one out, and if for some reason you have trouble, then just yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Of course. You knew
How
these
much?
parts?
Yes, I washed up yesterday.
Yeah, don't worry.
When you all were sparring.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm afraid a lot of people were quite busy at that time, and a bunch of the houses actually just left to go to Dorne for the war. So
Yeah, I got put under the wing of the Vale, I think.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. We're actually
Yes.
friends with some of the people that live there. The Lord John, and matter of fact, is heading an expedition to Old Valyria that my brother and I might be going with him on.
Sounds interesting.
And that's to say the least. I've never been, and I've heard horror stories about it, but I guess we'll find out one way or the other.
Yeah, I were fortunate enough to meet His Grace yesterday. He were the one who put me under the Vale's wings.
I see. Well, good. I think you'll be in good hands there.
I do hope so.
Of course. Mind wipes can make can make you feel weird for a little bit. What I would say to do, make sure that you ask a couple people what they might think is good as a all around, and kind of remember that. That way, if you ever have to go to something more specialized, you know how to get back to what you're comfortable with.
Yes.
But if you need more, you can come. I got plenty, and I can usually make them without very little notice or whatever. If you need more, I can always bulk it up.
All right. How much do I owe you for that?
Oh, don't worry about it. You're new to the lands, and you know that's an easy enough service to take care of. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Of course.
It's mighty kind of you.
Well, it's no problem at all. It's always pleasure to help out, help people out. Matter of fact, it's kind of nice to be able to help somebody out that ain't on their deathbed, you know.
Yes. Well, I'm not much. I don't know much about the way of the medicine, though some do say that I make medicine as well, but in another way. I am a cook.
Oh, I see. Well, that's very important skill around here for sure. Getting to be a good cook. There's some competitors in the area, but variety is the spice of life when it comes to cuisine. So, what type of stuff do you specialize in typically?
Well, I used to back home. I specialized in some more.
John Morbrand.
Here it's foreign
Chart.
snacks and food, but I'm kind of in the sandwich game.
Oh, okay.
With being a hunter as well. I get my own life or my own meat from the forests.
Oh, so game. I grew up on game, man. If you ever got any dishes that you need somebody to taste test, I'd be more than glad to try some out and share a meal. My brother and I grew up in Brackenwood Hollow, down in the Riverlands, and that's how we were raised, man. We ate a lot of game growing up, so I definitely got a taste for it.
I see. I'll remember that.
It wasn't her technically.
My father used to make
but I think it
small
was
sliders with some slap or some
'Cause I
small
apologized to
fine
her,
cuts of
and she accepted
boar,
it.
mixed in with some deer.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it. You mix it a little bit with the lean with the fatty, and you get a good consistency like that.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely. Kind of cuts that edge.
Or
off.
indeed, or the sweetness. I don't know how much people will love to hear
Yes,
how I
yes.
get the meat, but the sweetness of the horse meat and the fattiness of the boar, that also goes good together if it's cooked properly.
I see. I don't know if I've ever tried horse meat, but I mean, they're a beast
Well,
of burden, and sometimes they do fall. So even though they're domesticated,
Indeed.
I suppose it's better to waste than better not to waste. You know.
Yeah. The easiest way to describe it is
If I ever
if you
play
take some
Atlas,
beef,
yeah, I've played it
but
before.
make it
Chain,
sweeter
Cheney?
and
It's actually it was I didn't like the food.
now the words
But I did quite a
disappeared,
bit.
but it's sweeter, but still same kind of texture.
Yeah. That's good to know. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what you cook up, though, man. I'm usually up around this time, and I'm usually either here or at the Lannister estate, or somewhere in between. But if you ever need me, you can let me know. Ring my bell if we at home. We'll be here. And if not, well, you could leave me a little note in that barrel outside. I check it every once in a while. And,
All right.
No.
Well, when the veil wakes up, I'll try and settle down there. So if you ever need anything from a hunter or cook, you can find me there properly.
thank you. If you see Lord John today, let him know that I'd like to speak with him.
Oh, for sure. Least I can do for your kindness.
Thank you very much for that. Alright. We have some last minute preparations to make for a little trip, so may nature guide your steps, brother. Be careful.
Thank you. And again, thanks for the help.
Of course, my pleasure.
See you around.
See you.
That was some nice healer RP. I didn't even have to treat anybody that was sick. And it's good to have somebody that's actually on around the time that I'm on. Might make a good friend. Sorry, Kieran, I had a client that came in.
You fine?
Made me feel good to be pretty useful.
You are very useful, Finn. Don't let what's happened recently start feeling that way.
No, I don't feel useless. I just, I don't know. I reflect sometimes, so.
I understand. Alright, you ready for this?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know what we're gonna find in these caverns. I don't know if it's bugs or something else, but are you prepared? You have everything you need?
Let's see. I'll make a check real quick. I got
Nothing on your horse.
got Whispering Woods tonic. Got Milk of the Poppy in case you get really injured or I do. But if you administer this stuff to me for any reason, always make sure to just give me one. This shit is really, really strong. Got 150 of the stimulants on me, 89 of the antidotes, and 70 of the narcotic. And I got
You have
a
that.
stack of heal potions, stamina potions, and regeneration potions. I got a bow full of arrows, a very, very strong sword, a couple of tools, a torch. The only thing that I need, Kieran, is some stones in case we need to make some bridging there.
Right.
That's it.
I have my pocket ballista and a lot of bolts.
Oh gosh, I
Got
actually want to see
tons
you
of
work
extra
that thing.
regeneration potions, some more healing potions, another bundle of stamina potions, a bunch of shields, 8 sets of armor, ton of repair kits, ale and wine,
Yes, exactly. Big
Food.
Daddy Shark. Exactly.
and some stimulants and stimberries and stuff.
And I'm just
Do
milking
you
it
have
a
extra
little
armor
bit
in
too.
case you should break a piece? Because you do that.
Break a piece. I mean, bound to happen, I'm sure. I'm gonna try to
I
use
know,
my
that's why I'm
bow.
saying, do you have extra armor
I
in
have a
case that
little
happens?
bit. I have a little
How
bit.
much?
3 of each seat except for gloves. I have
You
2
have no gloves?
Well, I have 2 gloves. I have the one that I'm wearing and 1 extra.
You should have at least one more. I'll go get one for you.
My lady.
Yeah, go fix that, please. Caverns are dangerous. Things like to
Actually,
chew through things.
get off your horse. Let me look in your pockets, please.
Put your hands
I'm
up.
getting
No, I
Put
just
your
want to
hands
make sure that you're prepared. I don't want
Make
something
sure
to
you're
happen,
prepared.
Finn. We don't know what we're gonna find in this cavern. I hope it's nothing like the hot hole, but still.
It's nothing like the other one either.
Look in his pockets.
You need more potions.
more than 80 of each.
Half
70
your
of each.
healing potions. Half your healing potions, and get an extra crate of regeneration potions.
Oh no, I have like 8 regeneration potion bundles in my horse saddlebags.
Also bring stimulant.
He's got that, I believe, too. I've got
Yeah.
some.
I just
Okay.
try to be a little conservative with what I carry around. I was
Then put it on the horse.
been fussed quite a bit about different things.
The horses can carry a lot, Finn. I keep looking at my horse.
What have you been
See how
fussed
much I
about,
keep on
Finn?
there.
Is there something wrong?
No. Hold on, let me see. I gotta get this alright. Cramping my arm. No, I just mean in general, like, my pockets being too full or things like that.
Oh, well,
You're
they
making me
should see my
feel bad
pockets.
now.
They should see my pockets. It's not okay. It's not okay.
I just like to be prepared for stuff, but within measure.
I'm look at my horse, Finn.
I have a tendency of taking things too far. Well, let me see your horse. Oh yeah, icebreakers. That'd be more icebreaker speed. I don't know if I want to weigh down tonic and all that kind of nonsense. Not that what you bring is nonsense, but
Tonic can carry 20,000 pounds, Finn. This is a drop in a bucket.
tonic's gentle though. I don't
Do
want to.
you think we should
turn
take
into a workhorse.
ballista, extra ballista, to be assembled on the ship?
She's doing the
I would
yo-yo
certainly
snake
keep an eye on you. I
impression.
don't know if
Yeah,
the ship
it's
will
silly,
need
dude.
more, but having one in your pocket was certainly useful for the hunt.
Hey, Blackpaw, that was you,
Okay,
brother.
that's something we do need to prepare. a
Cool,
bit
man.
later
Hey,
then.
man, if you play around this time, fucking anytime you want to
Man,
bullshit or
Celebrity Strike.
or play, man, let
Honestly,
me know.
the
I'm
wood,
around.
just the common wood
Five
was
days a
the,
week,
was the
usually.
bottleneck for me. I
Common
couldn't
wood?
find any of that in the fucking workshop anywhere.
Yeah,
It all
whatever.
gets turned into
The
charcoal.
common wood all goes away. All
And
right.
everything else, just fucking common wood. That was the only thing I always needed more of.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead to go get those birds, and then I'll be
Right.
working on potions.
Right? Safe travels.
Safe travels to you in case we don't see each other again
So you
before
might
we leave.
wanna sit in a chair.
Oh, I was about to. The double chair. Double chair.
There you go.
I thought it looked weird earlier too, but I didn't want to say it.
It's okay. If I need to sit in a chair, just tell me. You need to sit in a chair.
Alright, let me look in your pockets again. I can get a chance. He was already in them.
There you go.
It's about 7 p.m. for you now. Wow, it's 11:52 a.m.
Gloves
here.
and boots, I think. I don't think you have. Do you have any pants either?
You need more boots
Huh?
if you're going to be going into caves because they like
Do
to
you?
nibble at your
I don't
toes.
see pants in your pockets.
3
Finn.
pairs of boots. I have
There were pants. There are pants.
yeah.
I do not see them.
Oh wait, I did have pants.
Yeah,
So I
there's
thought
no
I don't-
pants.
Wait, do
Well,
you have
there-
pants
there's-
or do you have,
He's got over pants, not
over
top
pants?
pants.
Oh, go get
He's
yourself
got
some
no pants. Only 2 pairs of boots. Only like 1 pair of gloves.
Go get yourself at least 3 sets of armor.
Come on, Fred, let's
I
go.
thought I had the right ones.
And make sure you organize them together.
Um,
So you can practice for
Having them
swapping and
all,
such.
you know.
all lined up in an order
Yeah.
that you like.
all right. I'll get some. I'm sorry.
All
I
right.
don't mean to be about it. I'm sorry.
You're not. Stop,
You're not a-
Finn.
Fucking milking it, dude. Milking. Oh shit. I think it's up here. Milky. Sad, huh? Fucking sad. Alright. Pants. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If they want me to get more, I'll get more. Okay. Now, gloves. Gloves is the only thing I don't think we have any of. Yeah. We don't have any gloves. You know what I could probably do? Epic Light have some gloves, better than nothing. Alright. Time for me to hit the road. Alright, Big Daddy Shark. Enjoy yourself, brother. Be careful on the road. Let's see. Let's see. I thought I had pants, but I guess I didn't that whole time. Do I only have 3 skins for pants? I guess I did. Yes, I do. I'll have to do it at the wardrobe later, but yeah, the gloves are the only thing that I really need, so. I ain't gonna say nothing because I don't want to bother anybody. I just took some little ones.
Yeah, I will be happy to make things if you have the resources. Alright. You're welcome.
You wanna?
Get your gloves and pants?
Yeah.
Alright. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let me put my cloak on. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Which one do you want to go first? The one in the woods? The one north of the woods? Or the one to the east?
Well, tell me about them.
Well, I only found the entrances of them.
Yo, you didn't.
I
do
went
this,
maybe 20 feet into the one in the east. It was dark and some glowing mushrooms. The one in the woods, you've seen as much as I have, and the one to the north of the woods, I've only just seen the entrance. Saw a light coming from it, but I imagine that was maybe, mushrooms or something. I don't know. Maybe it was someone in there. I don't know.
Well, let's pick the closest one and try that one. If we're not happy about it, we could try others or whatever. Guess it all depends on the danger level and what we're willing to get into, just you and I.
True. I think the one to the east and the one in the woods are pretty equidistant.
That's a fancy word. Where you learned that? Equidistant.
It just means like equal distance from where we are currently.
I know what it
Sort of a smush of the two words.
means. It's just you've been listening to too many
what?
scholars around or something.
Well, I mean, I picked up a lot of things from you and Eldrin. I understand things. I don't know how to, do them, but,
He was a pretty smart guy. I miss him sometimes.
for a while he was good to our family. But I'm gonna find a bush before we go.
Yeah, go
I'll be
ahead.
back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Chat, am I being good at milking it yet? Yo, I just did the final boss on the island and only half of my Rexes made it through the door. Damn, Alfie. That sucks. It was always a pain in the butt getting Rexes ready for the bosses and stuff. Regards to Squishy from Pixar, I'm gonna see if I could fix up my new PC and play Ark and No Man's Sky. Cool, Cheney. Very cool. Sad boy hours for Finn right now. It's making me depressed. Oh, D. Lawrence. It's only RP. It's only RP. Pouting's something I do very well in real life too, just FYI. If you ever see me pout IRL, you'll know it, dude. You'll know it. I am an open book when it comes to emotions, if you haven't been able to tell that by now. So it's easy for me to pretend like I feel it. Shit. Not much bothers me though. Ethereum's down almost 6% and you didn't even see me flinch, so that was the message that I just got. I should pee again too. Even though I already peed, I should pee again because I know I'm gonna. It's hurting my hole in cereal. I can make it worse. Sorry, I just spaced out for a minute. Here.
You're fine.
So which way are we going?
The east, I think. That's where you want to go?
Yeah, whatever works, man. We taking a raft or are we going by horse or? Oh shit, do I have my bird?
You might need that. It did look kind of dark in there, and I don't have a torch.
I don't have my bird. I'm going.
I think I'm missing a pair of gloves too, so I might need to grab those.
Frames! Hey!
Back in a sec. Got a pair.
My bird. I need my bird. I need my bird. Need my bird. I need my bird. Where is my bird? Featherlight. What?
It's in my damn backpack.
Chat, how come y'all let me do that? Rafty, you gotta keep me in line, baby. You know how I get. You know, you know how I get. I'm a damn mess. Right. Can't get off the horse. Stone. Still need stone, big time. You're not getting lost. You're losing your inventory. Yes. Definitely. Definitely. So I don't know where this cave is. I don't have anything marked in terms of caves. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Delete this treasure. Delete it. Delete. Oh, yesterday's stream, we mostly just we BS'd at the bake shop for a little while, and then we went to do training, which I found out I was very bad at changing armor mid-fight. But the fight was still pretty fun. And then everybody actually, they announced that they were going to Dorne, so they opened up a clustered server for Scorched Earth, and everybody that's going to Dorne is going to be gone for a few days that leaves there because of the trip time. D-Lawrence and I are gonna do Ancient Valyria though with Chico from the Errands. At least we need to talk to him about it to get the details of that, but that's what I want to do. And Kent, Finn got scolded yesterday for saying too much inappropriate, disrespectful stuff around Lady Lannister, and ended up feeling bad about it. And anyway, I apologized to her today, but Finn's in a bad mood because he's feeling like, you know, a cook for the trip. Honestly, I don't know. He's in charge for it. So if you want and you ask him about my message to him,
Ready?
you can tell him. Yeah, I'm ready. You can tell him that
We can take a
that it
rest if
sounds
you want,
interesting
we
or
can
whatever,
also
but
just, you know,
it might even be a
by
perma
horse.
situation though.
it's up to you.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about something else. What'd you say?
I said we can take a raft if you want, or we can go by horse. It's up to you.
You know. Yeah, I suppose a raft will be better.
All right, it'll keep us together too if we get lost.
That's the biggest thing. I don't know, I'm just having trouble concentrating, and when you drive, it makes me just feel better.
All right.
I'm gonna grab a few rocks while you're doing this. Need some stone, chat. Let's see. Jesus. Now, where were we? God dang it. Freaking bugs, bruh. Freaking bugs. 1,500 should be more than enough. 90. I still got plenty weight left. Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine with that. Hey, Cajun, what's up, buddy? Damn mosquitoes, you're right. You're right. What's happening, brother? How you been? So, in other words, Finn needs to think before opening his mouth? Yeah. Yep. But it's more than that to Finn because he almost feels like he's not worthy of that kind of closeness, friendship.
See if I can
He
go
still
find this
doesn't
place.
really get all how practical these titles are and stuff, and as a lord, technically, he doesn't feel like that, like calling people by his, not calling him by his first name or anything like that. If he would ever be insulted like somebody was making him feel like he didn't deserve the title, he would definitely be defensive about it. But in general, like, feeling that he went too far with just what he considered being chummy with somebody it hurts his heart. So that's where he's at. If that makes sense. I don't know if I worded that correctly, but like if you and I were always talking and we had been hanging out for quite a bit, and all of a sudden one day you just tell me like, listen, all this joking around you do, like, I don't know, like, you know, just clowning around and stuff, I really don't appreciate it. I would be like, what happened? What did I do? You know? Or if even worse, if somebody would have told me that, and
Right, it's just north of here, I think.
exactly, Harem, that. And you always, if it was somebody that you knew though, and they told you, and your manager told you about it, you'd probably be like, I thought we were cool though. I thought they were cool with me. And it would make you feel like, it'd make you feel bad because all this time you thought you were really cool with them and you really aren't, you know? Or you're not as cool as you thought, or they just didn't like that. Anyway, it would make you feel bad. Probably.
Looking back, we probably could have just sailed the raft up the river, but too late.
It's all right. Some love it and say that I'm the happiest one in the shop, always smiling. Yeah. And a lot of people do love that warm southern stuff, but I can, like, for instance, my wife, somebody called her baby one day, or sugar or honey or something like that in customer service. And even though it was in a way that, even though it was based on something that she didn't like, I mean, even though it was like she had just had a little bit of an altercation with him, not an altercation, but something happened to where, I don't know. At any rate, when she actually got called at, she was like, I am not your boo, or whatever. You know, like they gave her a pet name and she didn't even know him. So I get it, you know, I completely get it. But the way that Finn works.
There it is. Right here.
Oh, I was all assing because of that bird.
Yeah, the angry bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him before I could even draw back my bow.
Ankle biters. Should maybe put a bed or two down, or a sleeping bag or something.
All right. I usually carry a sleeping bag around with me. Gotta rename it.
I'm making two of them.
Waypoints. What we calling this? The Woods Cave?
I mean, you could call it the wet hole. It's near water. I think the woods cave would be the one up north in the woods.
Alright. I don't think I should refer to it as the wet hole, just in case somebody has the wrong idea.
Well, then call it the wet hole amongst us, and call it something else amongst, proper people.
Alright.
Oh, shit. I just broke both sleeping bags.
God dang. I thought I was frustrated.
It's actually, yes, you certainly are.
I'll make a couple of them too, just in case.
I don't know what we're gonna find in there. I've not been in there yet.
We ain't gonna go too deep if it looks dangerous, Kieran. I'd rather
We're not gonna find a curse in there, Finn. Like, I don't think we're gonna find that twice.
I mean, you know.
I don't know, but still, I feel like that's highly unlikely.
I'm not saying it'd be a curse, but you know.
Fine.
Something that I'm not well equipped enough or educated enough to treat. You got some.
Are
sort
you
of
well
ailment.
equipped for anything, Finn?
Well, yeah, I mean the basic stuff. But if you, do like break a leg or something, I ain't got no splints with me and shit.
True, but I think we have enough cloth and,
What in the world is that noise?
It's one of those weird flapping, like, sail birds with that big fin on their head.
Yeah, alright.
Or that sail on their head, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah. Like, I would call it a fin, but that would get confusing.
Alright, tell your bird to light up. We might need it.
Alright.
All kinds of mushrooms in here.
Is this a poison gas cave, chat?
Do you see anything that looks like you could harvest?
I
Oh. Bad
don't
stuff.
see anything.
Bad stuff around. Very, very powerful creatures is what my birds tell me.
Must be deeper because there's nothing.
Hey, hold on just 1 second, brother.
Sure.
I wanna get some more appropriate music for this real.
Actually, let me try to see if I can crack some of these crystals off. I can, but they're nothing special.
Hmm. One second, little brother. Let's see. Whispers of the Forest. No, that's not what I need. I need not archive.
You know what I would love is if someone could follow behind us on all of our adventures and play a lute or something.
Yeah, that would be good. Suno. Is it Suno that I'm looking for? Dang, I had. Crap. I don't know where it's at now, chat. Thought it was on the Suno. Archive. Tales of Westeros is not it. Definitely not on the podcasts. Long Westeros loop. No. Archive. No. Ambient loops for Westeros. Chanting harp. Dang it. I don't remember where I put it. I don't remember where I put it, chat. Sorry about that. All right.
You're fine.
Not the kind of wet hole Finn wants to be in? No, definitely not.
Oh, look, it's two
Wet hole would have
pathways.
been the best idea ever, but
Got a dead end.
I didn't want to
Can you
be.
break the rock? Maybe there's a
Good
pathway
idea.
behind it.
Finn would have loved to normally, but I don't want to mention something that would possibly offend ladies or lords around me. Anything back there? No?
I can't tell yet. Break them all. It looks to be nothing. Yeah, nothing. Just a dead end.
Just a little alcove, yeah. I don't know if this is the poisonous cave, huh? I don't remember. Well, that flower, that large flower up there, that looks.
Isn't that a mushroom?
Yeah, flower, mushroom, I don't know, but it looks poisonous.
Don't eat it then.
No, I mean like spores though. Just be careful if you start noticing that you have any trouble breathing, you gotta back out immediately.
Yeah, put your mask on.
Let's see. Hide hat. Let my bird charge up for a bit too.
What?
Bird's gotta take a rest for light.
Oh, I
If it
see.
gets dark, I'll pull him back up.
Right, there's two pathways again. Let's go to the right. It
Alright.
looks spooky, I think. Maybe.
The fact that my bird said,
Yeah, what did it...
oh look, there's a spider up there.
There. Oh.
Don't get in front of the cure.
Chop them up and check the stomachs for maps, maybe.
Funny, rich spiders.
There's a junk.
Cloth pants, bow, that
Snake. Dead snake.
is.
More money. Scorpions, move back. Either our bows are very good or these creatures are weak.
I think both. Tell you what, let's one of us loot and the other just keep guard with the boat
Alright.
that way. Do too much multitasking. Not that we couldn't use that or whatever. Oh, you hear that?
No, not yet. No.
That was a growl or grumble. Make sure to
Metal
dump,
up there though.
dump the leather.
And it's, wow, look at how high the roof is of the ceiling. Look over that way.
Oh wow,
Beautiful in here. Look
It
how
is.
roomy it is.
it is.
It's much nicer than the hot hole.
Oh, of course. I mean, there ain't much that could be.
Yeah,
but-
it's true.
Yeah, there's a spider.
It's got some fancy pants if you want them.
When you say fancy, what do you mean?
Come look.
Dress slacks or something? Oh. No. When you said fancy, I thought you meant like some
Well,
sort
fancy
of
for rags.
strange
What?
design that the monster ate or whatever. Oh, interesting.
Weird old book about some.
Documents about some sort of
Yeah.
freaking alligators or whatever. Trust me, we know all about alligators.
People love putting weird books about creatures in random spots.
Right?
It's the oddest thing in King's Landing. Like, just put it in the library. This is a interesting cave.
It is. It is.
I throw the meat out. That'll fill your pockets.
Oh yeah, the hide too, especially. Sheesh.
Yes.
Spiders.
You might want to have a shield at the ready just in case we need to, you know.
I do.
Switch.
I do have one. Too bad you can't put it on the belt.
I know. Actually, have you tried?
Yeah.
I have not. Oh, alright.
I couldn't figure out how to do it. I just got a craving for catfish.
I never liked that stuff.
Like catfish? Fried catfish?
No, thank you. No.
You're not a big seafood person at all, are you?
Surprisingly, no.
Some people like that. I mean, I will admit that there's some very unsavory types of seafood. Like,
I don't even like shrimp.
I've eaten shrimp so big before that they tasted foul. But oh, was that kind of a loop-de-loop?
We haven't.
I see it.
Look, there's a pond.
Oh no, those are not dead snakes. Those are live snakes.
Uh-huh. I'm glad we haven't seen any of those, those creepy crawly things with the armor on the armored
yeah.
plates.
I thought you was about to say cultists. I was about to say, yeah, me too.
True. I'm glad we haven't seen those. Fuck those cultists. I'm gonna take their money.
Yep. It doesn't look like
Fancy
Dorne.
hat here.
We're not going to Dorne, Toki. We're going to ancient Valyria.
Be careful not to drink this funky water. There's piranha in the water.
Jeez, this is so loud. Is it loud for y'all too, like the game sounds, guys? It sounds very, very loud. SFX volume. Let me change it to like 50. Sheesh. I like it to be immersive, but damn. Y'all let me know if it's still loud after that. How are you enjoying Dorne? First day in Dorne, RP was so good. I know. I couldn't play last night though. It was already gonna be late, and Chico has been loud. Chico.
Oh no! Yep. Armored thing.
Chico has been trying to get me to do something. So yeah. If it technically is gonna be a lot more immersive for my character for this than Dorne. I know people are like bloodthirsty. I like fighting stuff too, but it'll be better. That's even louder? Jesus. SFX volume. Ambient volume 50. SFX volume 37.
There's beetles.
What kind of beetles?
Little small ones. Look. Well, I mean, relatively.
Oh, those are those stink bugs, man.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
they actually consume fecal matter.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And look at that over there in the wall. That looks like the that stuff in the hot hole.
Oh yeah, but it's not emanating the same kind of vibe. It is shining though. Huh. Weird.
Maybe it's maybe it's ore, like I thought. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Man, the cave,
There's
it echoes like my ears, in my eardrums.
Really?
Yeah.
There's more nasties across the water over there.
Oh, I see him. Want to shoot him from here?
Even covering this rock, Finn. That shimmer.
Sticky bastards. That better, chat? That better, huh?
See what I mean?
Yeah. Real shiny light. Gotta get down low to kill these bastards, bro. Like, real low. Alright. Am I missing any loot? Kind of hard to tell. What's the key to pick up everything in the local area? Is it F? Pick up all nearby, yeah. I don't see anything that they dropped. Put a shield in my hands too. Ian, where'd you go, bro? Oh, there you are. I don't think it's I'm gonna kill this boat just in case there's something on it.
All right. Wait, what kind of sword? Oh, you're using the short sword is going to be very ineffective against
Oh, I
it.
forgot already.
It's
to
meant for
change.
breaking
Yeah,
armor.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Use the messer or flail or something else.
Yeah, flail will work.
Pissed it off.
It's so slow.
Yeah, but it hits hard.
Yeah, it does.
You want something quicker? Get a messer. They're
Is it like an axe or
quicker.
something? I'm not coming to
It's
Dorn,
this.
Circa. Not today, at least. Friday, I have something to do with Chico.
Kind of
Since
curved blade.
it's a multiple day
cuts
out
deep.
thing, I won't be able to go until I do that. Because I said I'd go with him. I feel like I'm gonna knock myself out with this thing. They're sending off from Dorn?
Well, don't swing it, back at your face.
He said that it's from the same location, but I didn't want to.
Right, so we came.
If you
from
say
this
it's
way,
okay,
right
it
up
might
here?
be. It's okay. I thought with like the trip and the
I
way
don't
that
know.
you had
What way
explained
did we
it.
come, Finn?
What?
Did we come this way?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
I heard the RP was really good yesterday from Dorn. No, I had every intention on going, but I wanted to make sure that we did I did the Friday deal with Chico.
Okay, we're back in that big cavern room, so we haven't gone to the right, but we have gone this way. So
A special speedboat.
no,
No, I don't want any special treatment.
on this path. Find what
I
we're
already
missing,
get
and then We'll
enough.
double back. Maybe we'll find something valuable in here.
That's the.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Hopefully, less books about creatures, though.
Maybe I'll find a filter for my mouth.
Fine.
By the way, the training yesterday was fun, dude. It was fun. I toyed around with the Circa mod this morning, the Circa server mod, to try to get any custom, any ability to see a crafting queue for the cauldrons, because I was under the impression that there was a crafting queue, and there is not. The Psycho owner added 1 million Dornish soldiers. It was fun.
Oh,
though.
look, another box about
I
creatures.
wonder what this one's about. Oh,
Leeches. My
favorite.
favorite.
My favorite. I mean, they are quite useful.
Dickworms.
They are quite useful. Not dickworms, you know, leeches.
There's something in the water over there. I don't want to find out what. Though.
Is it big?
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
it's big.
Yep, move.
Man, another one?
Oh, there's another one. There's another one.
Ain't nothing that the Carlyle killers can't. Well, no, Carlyle killers didn't really sound right.
Crocodile killers.
Yes. I was trying to make something
like
that
that.
sounded cool, but it just didn't work. Any more gators?
No one
on there?
ever said you were a poet, Finn.
No. I would like to learn how to sing, though. Looks like some more fish around there. I'm gonna take a couple pot shots at them.
I'm gonna pop my head in the water and see what's in there.
Hungry fish.
Yep.
Little bastards. Little bastards. Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, Josh, I did not get the chance to actually talk to Chico in game, and I wanted it to do, you know. Oh, Joe, help! That's you! Ha ha! I saw your name on the mods.
It was just angry fish.
Love
and
your
those
work, baby.
crocodile things.
Love your work.
That's it. So far, at least.
The amount of talent on this server, guys, it's incredible. RPers, modders,
I see
designers.
spiders ahead, though.
I got fish right here too.
Alright, I must have not seen me though.
Yeah, I had to talk to Chico, so I didn't know exactly what the details were. But I felt like it
A lot of spiders.
made more sense for my character to do that. And I knew the trip time was gonna be something, so I wanted to make sure I was on the up and up, you know?
Found a spear. A very good one, though.
Last one? No.
Garbage. I've been sitting in the stomach rusting for the past 20 years. Very bad looking bow, too.
I swear, if I find a pretty torch, I'm gonna be so happy.
Just one
nice,
pretty
man.
torch. It'll be my treasure that I pull back. I don't want much out of life. Just, pretty torches.
Ooh, I found you
and
some fancy shoes.
people that don't hate me. Where?
Right here. In that bag.
Are you pulling my leg?
Better it's your leg than something
Your
else.
choice of style
Not that kind of family.
is in question. I'm gonna take me a little antidote here. You need any?
I've got 30 of them.
All right, good. Ramshackle torch, baby. You know it.
Or weird mushrooms.
You know it, Raptor. Ramshackle, baby. Scorpions. Oh my goodness. Oh, the post. Takes more time to loot him than kill him.
They all have swallowed coins for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand that.
Maybe they came from a wealthy family. Or ate a wealthy family.
I think they probably just ate the family.
You know, people keep like change on them and stuff, so that maybe they, all the
Could
people
be.
that used to. I imagine that before civilization was as we know it, people needed to seek out shelter before
Ooh, fancy gloves.
they got the materials primitive type. Geez, you and your fancy stuff.
It's a joke, Finn. They're just junk.
just keep getting
There's one of those armored things.
Oh, a couple of them actually. You will.
Learn to not take what I say in this cave seriously unless it's to run.
Yeah, if you say run, say it with some force.
Well, I will.
They even had one of them recipes that Vera used to use on them soups.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Has Vera been feeding the local wildlife?
Maybe that's why it tastes like shit, because she got the recipe in a fucking hole.
There's a pathway this way.
I mean, what do you mean you
I don't know if it goes
found a
anywhere.
recipe, girl? What in the sand? What,
Maybe that's where she got it.
what in the blood and sand? You just chopped it right out of my hand, son. Am I just holding its leg? What in the hell?
I don't know what you're holding.
Oh my goodness, I think it was. I think I had my leg in its hand. You think the Carlyle would learn to not to enter random caves?
Hard work killing bugs. All right, let's go up this way
You know-
real quick.
Listen. Finn is all about
more
making
stink
sure the
beetles.
curse is still is quelled.
Scorpions this way too.
He has a duty to the realm. He has a duty to the realm.
All kinds of poo-poo up here.
Wait until you see all the curse breaking my drink's gonna do. It's too bad
Ugh.
it's too bad the king's already gone.
I hate those snakes. So gross.
I was hoping to get that cleared up.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah. Depending on where and when we actually leave to go to Valyria, if it's on the way or whatever, maybe we'll have time to seek a little audience with him.
Be nice. I don't know what Valyria is.
Never
Maybe
teach you
we'll
those
sail
new
past
tricks?
Dorne or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know either, but
We'll have to talk to Lord Aaron about that, where exactly this place is.
yeah. Hopefully this afternoon we'll be able to get through.
I hope so.
I'm gonna be a little early today, so maybe not me, but if you could talk to me and get more details, that'd be great. If
can
you
try.
if you're on, if you're awake, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out sooner or later.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to double back and look at 20 different paths. We've
Yeah.
found so many different ways in this cave.
It's a mess, isn't it? You just resorted to the sword thing and no other no bow in it, huh?
No, I mean it depends on how far distance I am from them.
I
If
just don't want them to hurt me.
I don't have time to react, I'll just pull out the sword.
Hurt some bastards.
Is that a pathway up there or a dead
That is a
end?
pathway. I'm just checking this. Oh shit.
Lava?
No, but well, I don't think so. But you can't get back up once you get down. Yeah.
We
I mean, I got stuff
have-
that we can climb with. Hey, we got enough for ladder. Can we place ladders here?
I don't know. You have wood and thatch and all
I
that.
don't even know. I
jazz.
got to think about how to build these bastards. Oh, portable ladder, even better. Oh, you need fungal wood for that shit. Not rope ladders though. Yeah. Let's see what we could do here. If you end up going to Valeria, you'll end up grayscale or some shit? I hope not, dude. I hope not.
Oh, you have stone. Wonderful. You make a.
Shit. I didn't make it long enough.
You make it like a ramp down.
I just made a ladder. Trying to make it longer though. Let's see. You could climb down now, Kier. Should be able to. See that? And you can get up and down. You alright, little brother? I think he crashed. Hope not. Oh, shit. While he's doing whatever he's doing, Chad, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Sorry, really bad headache.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, I made a little ladder. I'm gonna go pee behind this rock.
Right.
Yeah, I was supposed to have some caving music, chat. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Maybe I could download it from sooner right quick while I'm waiting for D. Lawrence.
Right.
Never mind.
Put this back. Some bugs ahead, but I think I killed them all.
Alright.
Not sure though. Ooh, no,
Oh,
not
shit.
all dead.
Maybe that's all of them.
I hope.
Me too.
Hate these things.
And another split pathway.
Of course.
I think we should continue going straight here.
Sure about that. Think of how difficult it's with that one.
Or your fancy shoes.
I think you mean your fancy.
Not
Whoa.
me. Oh, shit.
Look. Wow. What is going on? What is that? Finn, move,
no.
move.
Hell if I know. Think I should touch it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh shit, I thought you were swinging at me. I was like, what happened? Did something get on my face?
No, no. Chopping up people's bodies. We don't draw more bugs.
Kieran,
What is it?
some sort of old relic from a hunter.
Maybe Uncle Mort would like that?
I don't know.
It is pretty. We can maybe put up in the apothecary.
Yeah,
I mean, if it's gonna glow like that in the window, it'll be a nice, indication that we're home.
Yeah.
Stick at the window when the house is a glowing.
By the way, the event will be on Scorched Earth where the war is happening, so we can attend both, no problem.
I don't know what I was gonna say to continue that, but something like that. Let's go this way, I guess.
Chico just said we can attend both events. Hey, 1 second.
Think beetle, right?
Alright. I was just thinking based on what Lord Aaron said. He said that I think the expeditions leave from the same port. I think that's what he told me. We should be able to go to Dorne. I think I'm gonna leave word with him. If it comes down to that, maybe tomorrow. I'll get clarity. But maybe tomorrow.
That was close. What do you mean they leave from the same port? Like, we have to go to Dorne to go to
I think the
Valyria?
ships might do it. I'm not really sure. I'm sure he can explain it, but I'll ask him about it when we get out of this cave. We can ask him about it if he's around.
Right? I mean, if we find nothing else in that, if that old thing you found is interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn,
Wonder if we'll find more, like.
maybe.
Oh, we're getting wet here.
It is the wet hole after all. That's what you called it, isn't it?
Why we doubled back?
Did we?
take the other path then?
Maybe that's really all there was to it. More or less,
Possibly.
you know. Too bad we ain't found no maps yet.
This is the.
This is where we came out at. Yeah, that's where. Oh shit! Grab it.
Yeah, I guess I'll take one.
That's weird.
Very
That's
strange.
weird as hell.
I guess let's go the other way then.
Picking up artifacts, chat. Gonna have to think of an
that's where we
interesting way
came.
to RP this.
Wait, so then.
Hmm.
Oh, so this is the circle down here.
Alright.
We go back up then.
Yeah, we'll find an interesting way to RP it. I'll think of some plot line. You beasties. Oh, it's just a bug. They sound a lot more ferocious than they are. They just stink bad, that's all. No,
Like, did
not,
we come
not
down
nothing
this way?
even
or did we
close to
come up
that
from over there?
severe. I don't know.
I want to check this way and see.
You know, I'm not the best with directions.
Yeah, I know. And this cave is
It is kind of confusing, isn't it?
right. So that way down there is where we just came from. I guess this is just the ramp to go down there.
Alright.
Then we need to go back.
this other way.
Yeah, back the other way.
Time to block all
We can take that
caves.
cavern with all those vines hanging from the ceiling. Or that
But
pathway.
caves are fun. Caves are fun.
We've been down there.
It won't be a curse. This is the type of stuff that inspires me, though. Like, you see a mechanic in Ark that you can't understand, and then
No
boom.
bugs. We haven't.
Yo, Ray Beers, thank you very much. Oh yes, Ray, I am. I'm role playing. I'm role playing the fact that I'm sad about some stuff that happened yesterday. My character is sad about some stuff that happened yesterday. I got fussed for being a little bit too chummy and not using titles and respectfully addressing Lady Lannister, and
Fancy clothes.
Ben's just beside himself about it and feeling sorry for himself today. So that's essentially what it's all about. Alfonso, thank you very, very much for the super chat, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, bruh.
Oh fuck.
You all right?
Yeah, just armored thing.
Oh, shit.
Maybe Crowley or whatever they called them.
Scared the hell out of me, bro. Thank you very much.
And so we have been this way.
Hmm.
So that's the weird box with the book about
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in there.
Maybe that's all there is to it. Maybe it's just all a bunch of loops that connect to the same place.
Might be.
I imagine whatever the hunter rabbit that we found is.
I certainly don't like all these bugs.
Yeah, you
One
and me
thing I
both.
could do without. Snakes. Silver coin?
My ear or something.
The scorpion over there.
Yeah, I'm okay in terms of that.
Its body's being washed away by the stream.
Not a current. There's an old song that was called "Sail Me Down the River." Not exactly a river, but it did remind me of that. I don't know if that was the name of it, but they say it's "Sail Me Down the River" a lot.
Now I heard the song in a tavern about being down by a river.
No, it was a song. I think it was like something about a stone temple, or maybe that was the people that it came from. I don't know, but something about sail me down the river. It had a good melody too.
Alright, we've come this way.
Talking about Stone Temple Pilots, that song. I forget the name of the song. It's a good song. Keep hearing them bugs. They sound a whole lot more ferocious than they are in this cave.
Fancy shirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Covered in bug stomach. No juices.
Man, that one got a head of a rainbow on it. A serpent of the rainbow. Imagine that.
So heavy with meat. Normally I wouldn't complain about that sort of thing, but in this situation.
Yeah.
Did you just whistle? Not hearing something.
Yeah. It's something in my teeth try to spit it out. Just listen. I was meant to get that little gap in my teeth. At least I don't have the problem where I whistle every time I say S. You ever met one of them people like that?
I have a slight of that. Well, not a whistle, but you know, a little every time I say an S.
That happens.
So like,
I'm glad we didn't get poisoned to death.
me too.
It's always a plus.
Well, now one down, two to go.
Yeah. I think we ought to go check to see if Lord Aaron's awake before, though.
Sure.
In order to catch that guy, really need to know what's what.
You know where the Aaron estate is?
Where
they moved to?
I mapped it yesterday.
All right. I got told where they were at.
Oh, I think it's a place that they were moving. Unless
Yeah, the south, an island just southwest.
Yeah.
Told.
Yeah. Whoa. Frames, bro. Well, one thing's for sure, I'm starting to feel a little better.
Good. Glad.
Should we pick up our bags or demolish them or whatever?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, suppose it's a good idea. I had another one somewhere, but oh yeah, and we just made 10 of them. Having our own fucking slumber port out here. Oh shit!
Not even my horse.
Fuck, man.
Right. We came in this way. No, we didn't. We came in the other way. Came in this way.
Now back for a raft ride. You're welcome.
Yeah. I was accosted by an angry chicken.
Mm-hmm. The big ass chicken.
Speaking of that, I actually did yesterday when I was slaughtering all those chickens. They all pecked at me at the same time, and I got flung from the door of the estate into the Blackwater past the docks.
What? What do the
Yes, I
Lannisters?
think-
What do the Lannisters
I
have you
don't-
doing?
I want to know what they're feeding those chickens if they can push a full-grown man about a mile into the water.
You've been mining and smelting, and you're a regular all-rounder now. Jeez, man. I always
I
knew
need
you were
feathers, so I
talented,
just-
but
Slaughtered tons of chickens. I committed genocide,
oh my god.
poultry genocide.
Dang it.
Speaking of chickens, there are little babies here if you want one.
Hmm. You reckon they take to me?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I love animals to death, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to miscarry for a baby and just waste a life. They're too small to eat.
I don't love these animals though. Ankle biting bastards.
Oh yeah, I hate them. What's funny is they don't do nothing until there's a few of their friends around, and they think they're
Yeah.
hot shit and they start showing off.
Exactly.
Not like me when I drink too much. I think I'm hot shit and I start mouthing off and stuff.
Maybe lay off the alcohol then.
No, I don't think that's my problem, though, Kier. I think my fucking problem is I have expectations of people that, I don't know. I always thought I was a good judge of character. Maybe all this nobility shit is just different.
I mean, practically everything's been different since we arrived here.
Right. You know, I just never been in a place in my life to where if I didn't feel someone was just outright disrespecting me, that they were being disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like without intention of disrespect. It feels
People
so
in
foreign.
in this place are much more uptight than you and I are used to.
They are, aren't they?
Like they get offended over things that aren't offensive.
Yeah. Right.
Like chill out. No one is attacking you.
Exactly.
It's like,
We don't mean no fucking harm. Shit. Especially people that you think, you know,
are you friends?
you've bonded with. Well, I mean, friends and yeah, yes and yes. I mean, I've fought with my friends over silly stuff before, but you know what I mean. I don't know. I suppose the best thing to do is to tell you when it bothers you, but for you to hold it in for a long time and maybe even have the message delivered by someone else. I don't know. Should we leave this raft here, sink it, build another one, or whatever?
we're gonna need to come back, so
Alright,
let's leave it here.
alright.
I don't know where we're going from here, though.
Alright.
All I know is it's here on this island. Or this, you know,
Yeah, I think it's a. Let me see. Let me check my map. Alright, I think I have an idea. I don't know where the road is or whatever, but I think through this thicket, we'll get to it. Want to just try going in, just like so?
you have your bird light the way. I can't see shit.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Sure.
Is there a torch up there?
Yeah,
Maybe
Thanks.
they've lit the way.
that would be mighty kind.
I think they have. Yeah. this
God,
is
that's
my
light. Yeah, that's
grand
lighting away,
entrance.
all right. Yeah, look, there's a road right here. We just missed it. It's just what they need to do is put two of them things down
by the water. Yeah. Have it come down farther.
Mm-hmm. Well, I sure ain't making no recommendations or anything until I know these people well enough. Last thing I want to do is offend somebody and piss somebody off and get my head cut off for something stupid like telling them where they need to put their lives.
There's another book here in the box, or in this little pot down here.
Oh, I suppose. We should read
You wanted
it.
to read it?
I mean, the random facts do help. Sometimes you get in weird situations and people want to talk about stuff you ain't got nothing to say, but if you know about enough shit, you just always have stuff to say.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What the,
Filling the air with
what kind
nonsense.
of shit? Speaking of nonsense,
Yeah, I couldn't make out what that language was.
Plese populatus, tempus renus, admodata, victoria disciplina. If I had to say it twice, I couldn't do it again the same way. Sounds like them
Sounds like you're
speaking.
just speaking
It
backwards.
sounds like them species that what's the name was talking about yesterday. Oh, I can't say shit like that anymore. You see, you gotta stop me when I do stuff like that. Can't be calling people what's her name or what's his name. That shit. That's what's up with my problem right there.
You can say it with me though. Phoebe. I'm not
Lady,
gonna, you know.
yeah, but they're prying eyes and ears and all that shit. Lady, I almost said Tart because her shop name was
Oh,
about
Tarth.
Tarth.
I mean, she did say she was called the Lady of Tarts,
Tarth.
which is a terrible
That's
name.
why I'm so
'cause that's-
fucking confused.
That is a word for a loose woman, a tart.
Speaking of loose, when I say Tarth, it makes me want to spit a little bit
Tarth.
like that. Yeah, it makes me want to just kind of,
Yeah.
not that I want a Lady Tarth.
Are you sure you don't want a Lady Tart?
Being around a good cook like that all that they do is sweets, boy, I get fat.
Her food is wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
I bought so many apple tarts and orange cakes.
I wouldn't mind a chance, but
I wonder if she'll make some lemon cakes.
maybe.
I would love some of those.
You know, before we get too high up there, Lord Rosby said some things yesterday that made me think that he was courting Emma. Princess Emma.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
Well, he led me to believe that he was courting someone when we had we were just discussing about, you know how Adric's got this weird ass view about what courting was?
Yeah, that courting is just the first getting to know someone
Right,
before you even
right.
decide if you want to marry them.
Yeah, exactly. And then I was telling, talking about it at the table, and he made a mention of something. I forgot how he said it, but I'd have to think about it real hard to get it exact. But he just made me feel like he did not want to reveal who he was in love with. And then every time I've ever seen Emma, Princess Emma, Rosby's been around her. He is not like Kingsguard or even
Well,
Red Keep.
Lord
or
Marbrand
Old
isn't a
Close.
Kingsguard either, but he's always around Lady Lannister because, you know, she needs to have some protecting her. So perhaps he's just her, like, protector.
You would think that he'd be part of the Red Keep staff, though. If that was the case. It's the way, I don't know, Kieran. He left it lingering in the air like it was a subtle hint, but not for her to know. So I don't know if she feels the same, but he definitely has. I'm pretty sure that he's in love with her.
I see.
You know, as a former survivor of the Fellowship, I couldn't do that to him. You know, I got too much respect for him for that, and well, as much as I'd hate to.
Well,
I mean,
I
I'm
guess you
not in
shot
love.
mounting a dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in love. I'm not in love with her or anything, of course. You know, I just thought she was nice and interesting. More
understand.
interesting than anything. But anyway, I that won't stop me from being friends, and maybe even finding out more eventually. But I ain't gonna rush nothing, and I ain't gonna stop shopping while it's going on. You know.
But I'd expect nothing less.
As long as they don't consider me courting many people or whatever, I'm just trying to find.
That would be bad for you if
Fine.
that was the case,
Yeah.
Finn.
Got enough shit going on, man. Once a cook, always a cook, I guess. Well, this is some
Steep.
kind of fucking steep. Damn.
Do we just leave the horses here, outside?
I think.
Oh, put your shield away
Oh,
as well.
oh yeah.
Realize that. Yeah, put your horse down here. Don't walk inside their house.
Yeah, we should announce ourselves. I'll announce it.
Right. I'm gonna take the mask off your face too, so it doesn't look like we're here to rob anyone. Wouldn't want them thinking that.
Yeah, good idea.
So you might want to take your hood off too.
I was on.
It is on, yeah.
Didn't feel like it.
It's still on now.
Yeah, I got it.
Try it again.
Double
There you
up.
go.
I guess. So you seen any you found any more potentially eligible candidates for you?
There's been none to begin with.
Yeah. I don't know. I just wait for signs. I never ask, you know.
Well, there have been no signs, Finn. I think I'm the only person like me in King's Landing.
I'm sorry about that.
It's fine.
If it makes you feel better, I'll stay single until you find love.
No, don't do that. Then we'll both be unhappy.
Hmm.
Not that I am unhappy. I'm fine.
Hey, promise me
Still.
something though. If I ever get too wrapped up in a female and I neglect you or anything, you gotta tell me, right?
All right.
You know I get all infatuated and shit.
I know. Especially for people who aren't available.
Yeah, hopeless romantic.
I understand.
From the sounds of it, the guard says they're on their way.
Is there more to this estate
Which
that we
mods
haven't
you guys
seen?
use a lot, Mattis. Yeah, don't get worried, Red Beards. It's all good. If
Well,
I
if
ever
it's
am in a
bigger,
real
you know,
bad mood, I won't
From
stream.
behind.
Wait, what?
I mean, like, we're seeing the front, but if they're on their way, then it must mean the place is bigger. And there's more to it behind, that we haven't seen. If that makes sense.
Well, unless they are here but just indisposed, you never know. They could be doing some sort of activities or in deep conversations with important people or taking a shit.
Could be.
Ain't it something? Ain't it awful how every time you need to take a shit and ain't got nothing going on, it's a quick shit. But every time you got something important to attend to or somebody's knocking at your door, it's like a 15-minute shit.
Absolutely.
That's
All the time.
Why does life do that to us, Kieran?
Because life is cruel.
Hey, I'm gonna look at something. In the packet here, I gotta read something. So Nucleus, here are the mods. CJ's RP.
Is that you?
No.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Shit. Hi. Oh, hey. Hey, it's Mr. Payne.
Hello, Finn.
Hi. Kieran, this is Peyton. Peyton, this is my brother Kieran Carlyle.
Hello, my lord.
Pleasure meeting you, Kieran.
Hello, Lord Aaron.
Oh, please, please, come in.
Thank you.
Of course, of course. Let me, you know what? Let's leave those gates open.
That is
Um,
a dashing
Oh.
suit you have on there.
thank you, my lord.
You're welcome.
Alright, follow me in. Let's not, discuss things in the open, you know?
Of course. Yeah.
You're actually, I believe, our, well, besides the Tyrells, our first guests, so...
Ah, I came by yesterday, and then the guards informed me that nobody was around. But I've been dying to hear about the place, to look around. You know, it looked the lighting on the way in was quite something, quite spectacular.
Thank you.
Of course.
I must say the architects went all out, as they say, when it came to the construction of this place. It's quite nice.
Yeah. Very fitting for a family such as the Aarons.
I agree with you. Alright, we have a meeting room over here to our right. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the meeting room upstairs. It's cozier.
Of course.
Just remember.
Is this the
Well,
door?
you know, it's more of a pathetic replication of it, but that was the intent. My daughter wouldn't stop pestering me of, oh, I've missed the moon door so much. I missed the moon door so much.
That looks painful.
I'm sure no one will ever fall down there. It's more to satisfy my daughter's, you know, desires.
I
and
tried,
anything.
Mattis. I'm trying to show you again.
If I may ask, what is the purpose of that hole?
Well, back home we use it, you know, in many different ways, but mostly to dispose of people that have been declared, you know, either lost a child by combat or have been put to death by our laws. We send them down the mooner for you know, a swift and quick end.
See,
Yes.
It's a bad.
Yes.
It's a hole for bad people.
That's a good way to put it.
does that make sense?
If
All right, follow me in.
oh yeah, sure. That one particular problem, it'd be easy to do with the Baratheon that we were
Apologies
supposed
if
to
it
kill.
seems like I'm in a rush or something. It's just I'm trying to get everything ready for, well, not only the expedition, but also for the war.
I see. The logistics of it seemed quite a mystery to us both. I somehow got the impression that they were from the same place, but I didn't know. I don't know where Valyria.
Of course. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So we'll be departing first for Dorne, where the war is being held, and when we do go on our expedition, which will be on Friday at 4 of the Eastern stars, we will depart from one of the Dornish ports and make our way to Valyria.
Oh, okay.
But in terms of logistics, it will all be in the same realm, if that makes sense.
Okay, great. So if we wanted to head to Dorne, let's say tomorrow, then we could rendezvous at the camps, the war camps, in order to take the trip on Friday.
Yes, that's completely okay.
Great. That's perfect. Besides the logistics, Lord Aaron, I must confess I was interested based on what Kieran told me and didn't know there was so much mystery and maybe even bad mojo around ancient Valyria. I said something in talks with a few of my friends, one of them being Lady Emma, and I got quite a bit of harsh reactions from the group. I didn't mean to kind of share details or anything. I didn't know much about it. I was just making small talk, and I didn't know there was any kind of stigma that came with it. So I apologize if you hear anything like that. But
no problem.
definitely curious about what I know my service is needed as a healer or whatever. But what specifically are you interested in ancient Valyria?
So, like you said, this place is it doesn't have a good history or connotation for the people that have tried to, retrieve things from it in the recent memory. But well, if we could go and perhaps retrieve some of the stuff that's been lost for the past centuries or even millennia, I believe that not only could we benefit each other's houses, as obviously whatever's picked up there will be distributed amongst the participants, but also just try to not make a name for ourselves in the sense that obviously my family doesn't need to make a name for itself, but we just wish to give some of our folks an opportunity to shine, as they put it. And we were approached by the sailor who presented such a good proposal that we couldn't say no, or at least my daughter couldn't. Indeed.
I see. Well, at face value, this sounds incredibly intriguing to me, Lord Aaron. Through all of our events in the past recent fellowship, aside from, of course, the fallen, we endured a lifetime of experience in there in a very short amount of time, and it's been both enlightening and life-changing. And some of the things that we recovered from years gone past, folks gone past, is quite fascinating. I'd be delighted to see that, but there was quite a bit of concern about grayscale, I do believe. Do you know anything about that? Isn't it, would they quarantine people that have contracted the illness?
Well, the typical solution for people that get infected with grayscale is merely leaving them in Old Valyria to die and go mad.
I see.
As there are very, very little, dated cases of people that get infected with grayscale being cured.
See.
In fact, it's such a uncommon thing. I'm not even sure it's been done before. Only a maester could tell you.
Of course. I mean, we do have a recent maester that came, so if there would be anything, I could ask him about it. Since I just have no experience, if any one of us, I'm not really even sure what to look for except from what I've heard, but you know how hearsay is.
From what I believe, from the details I hear, it's quite apparent when one gets grayscale. It really shows in the skin, but I guess it would depend on each man's virtue, if that makes sense.
I see.
As in, if someone gets grayscale in a spot that is easily coverable by clothing, and they decide to keep it for themselves, that could become a very big problem for us.
Sure.
But I don't believe any of the men that we're employing in this expedition would do that sort of thing.
Of course, and we can always, set it as conditional that everyone would have to, strip down and reveal each of our bodies, just to make sure. I'd be the first to volunteer, just to let everybody know, we wouldn't want to get the kingdom infected and stuff.
Of course. I mean, as a medic, I believe it's completely understandable for at least you to make a medical evaluation, right, of each person in private.
Yeah.
And perhaps you can have some other person examine you just to make sure. Not trying to doubt your character, my lord.
No, not at all.
I'm sure you understand.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of asking anyone to take their clothes off in front of me to reveal themselves. It's not about suspicion. It's just about being careful.
Indeed.
The second thing
agree.
is we would have to decide what would happen if there would be a sign. of grayscale, including me. You know.
Well, if obviously, if you wish to speak to this maester and perhaps find any registries or anything of the sort of past attempts at curing this, any procedures, stuff like that, you're more than welcome to try. But I will say that everyone that I've spoken to about this trip, and I will reiterate it once more, this is not a let's go on a little adventure and come back safe. The chance of death is a chance. It is not a guarantee that we'll all come back safe.
I understand.
So if you're volunteering, obviously you'll be paid, so it's not a volunteer, but you know, just a matter of speaking. If you're volunteering to come with us, you know from the get-go that if you do get grayscale, something will have to be done. If you can manage to cure someone, which obviously I'm skeptical, not because of your ability, it's just not something I've ever heard of.
Right.
You have more than my blessing, but if that's not a possibility, then I'm afraid they'll have to be left behind.
Sure. I'm more than open to letting you know that I am not an adept when it comes to modern medicine, much less any sort of cures for grayscale, unless there's something within my abilities that I'm used to that could potentially aid that. But I think I'd feel right about talking with a maester, or at least, getting word out to him. If do you have the ability to send ravens?
I do, my lord.
If you could arrange some sort of meeting between, I don't know if they're in Dorne or not, but if it's possible that we can get, if I can even talk to him, even if briefly, then that would help me, make a firm decision about it. And I think it would help put Kieran at ease as well. Kieran, did you have any concerns that you'd like to voice, brother?
I think he's answered most of them. Any questions I've had, I've been answered.
All right. I can surely send Raven. I do believe the Maester would be in Dorne, just because the whole party, quote unquote, of the Red Keep would have departed for Dorne, and they do still need someone to manage the Ravens from there to here for the people that are staying behind. So I would assume the Maester has gone with them.
I agree. That does.
But I can send a Raven nonetheless.
Perfect.
I can send one to the Red Keep and one to Dorne, just to make sure it gets read.
Okay, great. I don't know if Lady Liliana and Lannister and the rest of the Lannisters have departed yet, but it may be a good opportunity if we want to hitch a ride with them, Kieran. Since if he is there, getting an advantage on being able to talk to him earlier than later would be best.
Yes, I think that would be wise.
If you also wish to hitch a ride with us, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, great. When are you departing?
We should be departing today. I'm not sure of a time, but we might go separately, as in me and the men that you saw outside might take one of our ships, and then the rest of my family might take another.
I see. Yeah, that arrangement may work. If that's the case.
I know the Lannisters, at least a few of them are leaving in an hour and a half.
Oh, that's actually perfect then.
Or if you wish to go with them, then go ahead.
Yeah, give it a little bit more time for us to be able to speak with the Maester to make sure everything is fine, and of course, get everything prepared. That way we're grouped up and stuff. Get up, stragglers. You, my lord, may be confident in all of this travel stuff. My brother and I won't say terrified because I can't speak for him, but it kind of gives me the shakes to think about it.
Oh, I see.
Long trips and stuff, and but Valeria sounds fascinating, and I'd very much like to accompany you if the Maester gives me a reason to know that there's a chance of survival. I'm more worried about everyone else's health than mine. But,
I will say I know. Obviously, I'm making this sound like we're going doomed to our deaths, but I am more than confident that the people we're bringing are overly qualified. We're bringing, at least from my personal
he's trying to say
family,
he's not going to let me die.
Some of the greatest knights the Vale has ever produced. and well, obviously to have you and your brother in the expedition who have experience in this sort of magical, mystical kind of explorations from the past cave expedition that happened. You obviously know that we are going to a place where we have to expect the unexpected, and this is also as it's not a skill as being able to ride a horse magnificently or being able to carve a head off clean, but it's that kind of experience is also very valuable, and it can't be bought. It's something you earn in life, and that's why I think you'd be great candidates. Obviously, you were also a healer, which is amazing for what we're going to do.
Well, thank you very much for that. Flattery will get you everywhere with me, by the way. No, I'm more than I mean, and I agree. Like, it's not a skill that we've developed, learned, but our experience, I agree, would probably be very valuable in general. Such as your battle prowess and the knots that you mentioned. A person like me couldn't do his job thoroughly without that type of that type of protection, ensuring that I can't fight with the shit I tried yesterday, and it was an abomination on the battlefield, so to speak. But Kieran did much better than I. He's so talented outside of this. You should see this man do. He makes me more and more proud every day. But
I'm glad we'll possibly have him then.
But yeah. I mean, I'm sure we're in more than capable hands under your protection and your knots. And it honestly, it'd be an honor to travel with you and experience this, because outside of just the allure and the danger, it's also fascinating. Me and my brother do like a good thrill. We just came out of a cave. Ever since the whole curse thing, I've got it in my head that I just want to make sure that there's no signs of it that exist anywhere, and if there is, just quell it. Plus, all them poisonous
Indeed.
things, they're not good for the region anyway, so we like to keep their populations at bay, so to speak.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Would you like to see something that we recovered in this last location?
I was just about to suggest that, Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you wish to show me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, I do share your curiosity for the unknown.
Good. I'm
It
glad
is,
I'm not alone.
Let me take a look.
I think that's something we all share.
Oh, that's quite interesting. I found one of these when traveling with the Tyrells the other day. Down a cave near the snowiest zone. I'm not sure if you've been. It's quite dangerous over there,
I've
but
never been north.
it was an experience, that's for sure. We had to leave due to being overrun by bears and stuff.
Wow.
But I did see one that looked just like that.
Strangely,
Well, a little different, but
Sure. I imagine that the hot hole had some similar well, I mean, it didn't look like the bloodstone, of course, the curse, the origin of the curse, but there was some shimmery type ore that we couldn't break that kind of resembled it. But the fact that there's markings of a hunter of this and not of blood magic is interesting.
Indeed.
Because it could link to, you never really know. Hunters of past is wise. They could have found medicinal components that could make modern medicine even more effective than it is. So things like that, I've always liked to just do my best to procure and study.
No, of course. I mean, this world is full of relics from past times, and there's obviously a lot to learn from them.
Indeed.
I wanted to ask you just one more thing. When it comes to the payment, do you wish to... We can do this two different ways. I can either just pay you in coin up front, or you can have part of the sacking that we do of Old Valyria. Which one do you prefer?
Kieran, I don't know about you, but I'd much rather be able to have with a portion of the sacking.
I would as well. We have coin that we have no use for.
Yeah, gold's easy to come
All right.
by.
We found some in the expedition in the cave, and been sitting in boxes.
Sounds good to me then.
Yeah. It's much more, it's like a surprise at Christmas. You don't know what you get. until
Yes,
it
I mean it may
comes.
be worthless, but at least it will be a fun experience if we
Right.
should all survive this.
Indeed.
And to see a distant land that we only heard about with something to tell our, descendants
Yeah.
about someday.
Yeah, for sure.
You were who's your daughter, Lord Aaron? The one that was interested in the moon door and his trip.
Well, that's my daughter's the one that first heard of the trip, Alisane. But both my daughter and my sister, who's Lyra, were interested in the moon.
Oh, I see. Okay, great. All right. Well, yeah, it'll be a pleasure to travel with y'all. I think you can assume that we'll be in attendance. If for some
All right.
reason the Maester gives me bad news that I just can't tolerate or my brother's not comfortable with, I'll find some way to get your message as soon as possible. But at the very least, we'll see you in Dorne and be able to get everything prepared. I'll prep
Indeed.
ourselves for the trip to the expedition as well as Dorne on our way out. That way we'll be prepared.
Sounds good to me. Well, it's been a pleasure, both of you.
You as well. You as well.
And if you do need anything that we could provide in terms of preparation, also do let me know, and I can help with that.
Thank you. I think
Thank you, Lord Aaron.
Lord Lannister
course.
and Lady Lannister have done their best in keeping us very, very well stocked with everything that we could possibly ask for. But I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Oh, that's perfect then. Please.
Who are the architects that designed the keep?
So it was actually my cousin Artis, alongside obviously all the masons that designed the place.
I see.
With my sister's help as well. She did most of the decorating and stuff.
I see. I got the chance to speak to it. It was Artis, wasn't it, Kieran?
Yes.
Yeah, we got the chance to speak to Artis recently about some relations
good.
with other folks, and he seemed like a real nice guy.
He's he's an interesting one, that's for
Yeah.
sure. But his heart's in the right place.
Strong warrior, yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Being a gold
I believe
cloak,
he won
suppose you have to be.
He's Lord Commander now of the Gold Cloaks.
Wow.
Oh yeah, he's made his way up. Even won a tournament once, if I recall correctly.
See. Now that the repositioning of the and reorganizing of the gold cloaks, they are still in service directly to the crown, right?
Oh, indeed. I mean, to the crown, but more so to the city. But obviously, the city belongs to the crown, so
Sure.
But their first priority is to keep the city's peace. You wouldn't see. Obviously, Artis is coming to the war, but he's coming to the war not as Lord Commander. Obviously, he still holds the title, but it's not his main function when going to this war. He's going as a Knight of the Vale. So he's the range of their diplomatic range would be the city's grounds.
I see. Very good.
Indeed.
It's always good to know about titles and stature and roles and such. It's all kind of foreign to us.
Well, any questions you have? If I know the answer, I'm happy to help.
Okay, great. Peyton, did those tonics help you out?
Indeed.
Great, glad to hear it.
And again, I thank you very much.
Oh, it's my absolute pleasure. I live to serve.
Do you wish to perhaps get sailed across? I have my ship right on the dock. I could do that for you if you want.
Yeah, of course.
We need
Alright,
to
then.
break that little raft though, Finn.
Oh, wait, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. We left a raft in the water that we need to take care of.
Oh, that's fine too.
Thank you.
Oh, apologies.
It's okay.
There you go, and here you go.
Thank you, my
This
lord.
looks delicious.
Of
Thank
course,
you, my
of
lord.
course. Indeed. It was made by Lady Jane Doggett.
Oh, I'm used to her cooking for sure.
Yeah, very good.
I'm looking forward to seeing what Peyton could do with the kitchen. He was telling me about some game recipes that he's been developing, and I must say, Kieran and I, we kind of grew up on games, so this will be interesting to see what he comes up with.
Yeah, I can't say I'm not curious myself.
Well then, shall we be off, brother?
I think so, yes.
All right.
I will try my best to satisfy your taste buds.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank both of you. Have a nice day.
Of course. It's been a pleasure, and 7 blessings to you both.
You as well, man.
It's
Nature
a
guides your
pleasure.
steps.
It was a pleasure meeting you two.
Always the long goodbyes,
Oh,
man.
actually, sorry, apologies for
course.
stopping you once again.
Okay.
What religion do you follow, if you don't mind me asking?
I am. I follow the teachings of nature and the old gods.
Oh, I see. Is your brother the same?
Yes.
All right. Well, may your old gods bless your travels then.
Thank you.
Thank you, my lord.
Do you
Of course.
would you say that you're devout to the 7?
Oh, very.
I'd love to discuss philosophy and one day with you. Then I've never. I mean, I don't desire to change teachings or whatever, but being able to understand. It seems like everyone that I've met here, at least in King's Landing, follow the 7 and the ceremonies and everything. Just knowing a little bit more
Indeed.
can help me understand more about the people that live here, and possibly even help me treat them better if they have some sort of emotional or mental struggles that I try to assist with as well.
Yes, of course. Knowledge is no problem to me. I mean, if you wish to learn, you wish to learn. You don't need to convert just to be aware of what our values represent and how our gods function.
And I absolutely respect every religion as well.
Indeed, as one should do.
Well, great then. Maybe after this trip, when we come back safe and sound and with our pockets full of relics, we could we could glamour at them and discuss the word escapes me, but religion and knowledge and such.
Indeed.
All right then.
Well, I won't hold you any longer.
Of course. of
Travel
course.
safely.
You as well. I did it again.
Let's
Karen.
get
I
you
said
some
you
clothes,
as well,
Peyton.
and not travel. Oof. Well, with this recent development, I guess Dorn is on the table for sure, one way or the other.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Maybe we can give a couple of Dornish the foot in the ass while we're there.
Let's hope they're not as strong as those ruffians the other night.
Oh, no. The king did mention that they were very, very strong.
Yes, I hope maybe he was exaggerating, but we'll see.
He does exaggerate on something.
He does sometimes, and other times not at all.
Yeah. Man of extremes.
Yes. Our raft was just over this way.
It was nice of him to offer us a little ride back, too.
Yes, it was.
Should we swing by? Should we go directly to a cave, or should we go to the Lannister estate and let them know that we're gonna go with them?
Why don't we talk to the Lannisters first?
Yeah, that sounds good. That way, if there's any sort of preparation, again, I'll be a little early today, saying it's getting close to that time, so I don't think going to a cave right now is a good idea.
Yes.
They'll be there forever, in fact, unless
They will.
unless they crumble
they-
and fall to,
Yeah, unless there's a cave in,
Mm-hmm.
like the last one.
Well, the last one can stay shut if
Yeah,
up to
it
me.
certainly can. I never want to venture in there ever again.
No. Do you by any chance have any obsidian?
I'm
At the
sure there's some in
house?
the workshop.
All right, good.
Why?
Well, being able to, I just want something real hard and stable so that I can put this hunter thing on it and be able to show people.
Is that an otter?
It is! Don't kill it! Don't kill it! Don't kill it!
I'm not gonna kill it.
Where's Lady Surette when you need her?
I don't know. It's Sarah, by the way, not Surette.
It's not serrated either, is it?
No, it's certainly not.
Serret.
So she does find that a bit funny, though.
Like Sarah. Surette. Oh,
What?
I'm not gonna take her word. I'm not gonna say serrated at all around her. I've learned my lesson by joking about ladies and stuff. And ain't having it.
Alright, let's get home.
Yeah, let's do that. Matter of fact, the next time I speak with her, I'm gonna make sure she knows that if I said anything inappropriate recently.
I really wish Balerion wouldn't decide to just, just sit there, that close to this gate.
Oh
I
yeah.
am so terrified of going near him.
I'm getting pings like crazy in Discord, man. What in the
His
world?
mouth could swallow the horse and me in one go.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. Out of all the things I want to experience in life, being dragon food is not one of them.
I don't ever want to get close to one.
Set it to busy if you don't want to hear it. I thought I had the right things muted though. Hey, hold on a second, Kier. I know I usually set, but I don't know what's pinging. I'm guessing it's general, and I need to 150. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. Notification settings, only at mentions. Managing Discord pings or something that I want to be able to do. Something that I want to be able to make sure that I do correctly. Because ravens and notifications from some channels, I'm just managing it as I go. That's all.
I'm gonna go find a bush. I'll be back.
Me as well.
Actually, why don't you just use the proper, room upstairs?
Alright.
And I'll just, go piss behind this tree.
Okay. Ravens Discord DMs, yes, and Discord DMs and just like pings. So there's announcements that happen. I'll show you what I mean too. If I go to, I'm gonna see if y'all could see this. So I have a house chat as well as this channel specifically. Declarations. I don't know if y'all could see this. So this is the direct declarations channel, and when we show up at a door and they don't have a bell, or you want to make sure you know somebody's on because you see them in TeamSpeak or whatever, you can ping here and basically announce yourself, So and Harem's pinging me. Oh, BRB chat. Crazy.
Any in-character events as well as you can play out as getting ravens? Yes, Estwin. Yes. In general, there's quite a few little pings that I try to do. I'm kind of letting everything go until a ping bothers me like it just did, and then we see what the heck is what, you know? That's how I've been doing it, at least. I'm part of like almost 100 different discords for different things, and it's actually always been a mystery on how to manage it effectively, you know? So I was always do not disturb or just mute everything, and now with me being on the server, I like it to be able to do it right. So that's what I'm focused on anyway. See how good my frames are sometimes, chat? Like my frames right now, they singing, baby. I don't know why. I guess it's when everything loads in for a little while. I saw Harem, I saw. Almost a little too high.
Yeah, I just wish there was like a stairs, you know, over here or something.
Alright. Well, you wanna break them the news and stuff?
Sure.
Or at least let them know. I'll say break them the news like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Lord.
Go make some food.
Greetings, my lord.
Greetings.
Greetings,
We
Lord
died the
Carlyle.
It looks like we're going with you.
Okay. All right. I'll be in the kitchen then. Hello.
The Arons are
Hi there.
sailing from Dawn to Valyria, so we will be departing with you
Oh,
and be staying some
alright.
time and then departing from there to Valyria.
If that's
We're
all
going
right,
with-
of course.
So are you going with our party or my brother's? I'm assuming ours.
I'd assume yours too, unless you'll
Yeah.
want us to stay.
Oh, of course.
I think
You have
we're
stuff for arrows? Do we need to go
Strength
mining?
in numbers.
Need more
Agree.
arrows, I believe.
Oh, I have a bunch of
I think we
wrought,
do have a
wrought iron
bunch.
ingots that I
Okay.
can bring over.
You have a bunch more eggs at the farms from our brand if you want to show them that. Assume that you both will be able to kit yourselves up. And then before we go, I will basically be tossing things at people for as much as they can carry forth, either tall or heavy, and we'll get on our way.
All right.
Alright then.
I will be taking a nap for about an hour, though, in about 10 minutes, which is why I'm going to have to leave the rest of the preparations to Sir Marbrand. I think I've done
Dude.
what I can.
You've done more than enough, my lady. Please go rest. You've been running around all day. Do try to make sure that you can actually put everything that you intend to take with you into your saddlebags, and it's not too much.
All right.
Should we in our backpack or in saddlebags?
Saddlebags.
Okay.
Saddlebag.
Yeah.
So basically,
So yeah.
you're going to have to, put our horses in the ship's hold. So we're gonna have to carry our stuff on our person. So we're gonna have to be able to carry it. So you may need to retrain so you can carry your things there, and we can,
See.
retrain once we get to camp as well.
Honestly, you should be able to carry everything if you have around 1,000 to 1,500 weight, but you won't be able to move. So
I have 1870.
yeah, that's more than
2,000.
enough.
Then fine. Okay.
More
so
than enough.
Once you, if you two want to make boxes or just hold it on yourselves, then basically what we're going to do is take everything you want to take with you, and then I will literally toss things at you and see if you can carry it.
Alright.
Before we go.
Right. How soon are we leaving?
In 2 hours.
2 hours, alright.
Alright then.
And I was an hour off then. My apologies.
It's okay.
With you two added to the voyage, it's going to be 5 of us, I believe. And we are expecting my brother to wake as well, but
All right.
he might be with Lord Darren instead.
Is your father coming or is he staying?
I'm not sure, my lord. He's, every day he remains in bed. My fear grows that he will not rise from it.
I understand. Do we know if Slab has returned from his travels or if the Clegane will be joining us?
I have not heard. I can go see if I can shake them.
Do we think the Braxes will be joining us?
The Clegane might be sent back to Casterly to command the regiments who stand guard on the western shore against the Iron Isles.
I see.
Pretty sure that's what he will be doing while we're all going to be taking a lot of the West's forces to Dorne with us. Very important.
Can't leave the home undefended while people are away.
Aye. Then again, there's also the job of making sure more men are recruited to the force and trained and ready just in case.
It's also just as important.
I do believe once he's there, he shall be overseeing. Perhaps if my father awakens and is feeling able to travel back, then he might be able to oversee logistics and supplies sailing out of Flanasport down to Old Town and into Dorne. Possibly by the land route. Karen, do you need me to make anything for you?
I don't think so.
I recommend having at least 4 or enough supplies to be able to kit yourself 4 to 5 times.
Yeah, I can kit myself 6 times.
Very good. That's more than enough. No. I don't mean like that's what you have in your bags right now. Yes.
What?
Is that what you have in your bags currently at this moment? So
Yes.
you can kit yourself 6 times at the moment. Yes.
Yes.
But then you might fall or you might get knocked unconscious and you might lose your gear. It might be raided or pillaged by the Dornish.
So you mean
you wanna
6
be-
sets
yeah,
of
so
6
once you-
sets?
Yes, is
We
what I mean.
accounted
That's what you
for
need.
3 for
I
most
see.
people, but
Having more is good.
Mhm.
We are sticking to light armor.
Right.
not in Dorne.
I can make
so.
more if we need some.
There's more than enough supplies to make them. If you want, I can make them for you. If you are capable of making them, then that's
I can
okay
make
too. Very good.
I can make
Like
the
you did
silk, I just can't make anything else because
Is this
fabric.
Are you
I
too
know
busy?
fabric.
the box that had most
Yes,
of the
this is. We'll be sending Elijah with most of this. This is basically going to be. Oh, this is the potions that I've managed to come up with within the past bit.
That's a lot of potions.
Oh, that's not even. This is enough. We're only what we're taking with us, yet alone what we're leaving here. Supply us in case for some reason we get pushed back and have to fight here. So there's all of this stuff, and we're probably not going to be able to bring all of it. But basically, once you fill up, unless you're going to instruct people on my group on what we need
Going to
taken,
Dorne.
what Elijah's
know how
going to be
much
our
war I'm gonna
primary
do.
carry person,
Probably help people.
as well as myself. We have most of the quote extra things that we don't want people worrying about or
But
things
tomorrow I'm
like
going on
that.
an expedition
but,
with Chico.
basically,
and,
we'll be
and
giving
them.
you a bunch of stuff to
Same
carry
map.
until you can barely move from this box. Prioritizing potions, of course.
Right.
Okay then. I do have a few adjustments to make with the kits and such.
Of course. I have some mind tonics upstairs in one of the ice boxes. These are the ones that were taken with us.
Right.
I wish we had more, but I just didn't think about it, unfortunately. It slipped my mind.
Have another 50 or so I can bring.
All right. But just keep in mind it shouldn't matter too much because but
Or
how
heal
high we
potion.
can stack crates and how heavy is also a factor that we need to take into account.
All right.
We probably won't be able to bring all this, but this is just here for people to try to take you know, as they walk by and as they leave, if they can afford to carry anymore. I know I'm going to be full completely. Trying to assign what I need to my siblings to take on the second round for sure.
You can only take one saddlebag worth of items with you. Any extra horses that you want are going to have to be placed into the ship's cargo.
Yes, we're gonna have to place the ship or the horse that we're on in the cargo as well. So we need to make sure you bring the appropriate vessel for transport.
No more than 300 items. And only enough weight that you can carry them, even if it immobilizes you.
Gotcha.
Right, I have to go to sleep. I will finish preparations. When I wake up, we'll go through everything.
I'll take care of it.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
I'll go over everything with a once-over. Go. I
Very
wish
good.
it could be earlier, but unfortunately this now.
Understandable. Rest well.
All right, then. I guess I'll make my preparations.
All right. What is the... No, that box is empty now. Okay.
I have these old gloves that I need to get rid of. Still need to make some more. I need to get rid of this flail too. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I need that, the messer. Yes, messer. That's what they said was the good one, yeah? 319. That's an epic longsword. $311, $312. I have a cat outside that is screaming for attention right now. $312, $311. It's a one-handed. All right, good. And I already have a spear. Good. Okay. So the only thing now is old pieces of armor. Okay. I still need gloves, man. Gloves. Well, chat, I'm gonna call it here because it's just gonna be mostly organizing my stuff for the trip. But tomorrow we should be able to stream from the Scorched Earth server, and then Friday we have the expedition to Valyria. As long as I can talk to the Maester, I'm sure we'll make it happen. But that should be pretty interesting. My wife ought to be back pretty soon, so it'll be a little bit easier to call it now and get everything organized and me be AFK a little bit or whatever. So, thank y'all for coming today and hanging out with me. Let's see if anybody else is streaming at the moment. And they're not. But Quadrell, which raids us all the time, is streaming. He's actually streaming off the grid, which is, I think, a
a blockchain game. So
After they're gonna kill me. Ow!
it's sort of a shooter and stuff. So, but he raids us all the time, and he's a really, really cool dude. So, if you want to follow him, go ahead. If not, I'll stick around just a little bit to say hi to him and stuff. And guess I'll see y'all then. Yeah, this is gonna be good. I'm excited. Anyway, see y'all next time, guys. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day. D. Lawrence, I'll be around in game too for another little while, on and off. Oh, did I just say raid? I did not. Raid. Raid. There we go. That does it. That does it. You guys have a good one. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Marksman rifle. Oh my god, what?